out of here? Does he know how to fix things?
Not
Because we can't help him. I'm like, hey, what are we doing? How can you? You're smarter than we are.
well. That's true. That's
Right up there.
that's undoubtedly true.
Right up his ass, I guess. Sorry.
I guess.
I guess I'm in a fucking mood or something. Right. Pardon me.
all right. So yeah. So he pretty much the information I just gave you is about why people are trapped here is not what Samuel and
Okay.
Igbrin came up with off the top of their head. That would have been information that Gramagal would have figured out himself at this point and shared with anybody who asked.
Does he have a solution?
Where's Bellum?
Didn't make it.
Oh, this sucks.
Got his body right there in the bag, and apparently his soul is all the way in what's the planet?
Hell.
Hell, Jesus.
Yeah, we're not abandoning him to this fate. Believe me, this is not sane or good. This is fuck.
This is fuck. Correct.
This is fuck.
This whole city is fuck.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, I see several options. Well, I have to stay here, and clearly I need to rescue Balam's soul from whatever that infernal being talked him into.
Do you know how to put his soul back in his body? Do you need the body? Should we meet you up?
Let's not rush things. I don't.
That's that.
I feel like very, very sad.
Handing over a body is, fifth date at least. Jeez.
Where the body is right now, it's perfectly preserved. If I understand the magic of that item properly, which I do. That
is less Bernie Sanders and more Professor Farnsworth. That's great. Keep going. Sorry,
I don't know who that is. Okay.
It is not. It is Pitbull.
So his body should be fine in there. There's no point in dragging that carcass around with me until his soul is found. None of you are citizens of the city, correct?
Right.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, you're free to go if you wish, or you can stay here with me on my quest to figure this fuckery out. The whole city shakes. There's fireballs falling from the sky. You reckon we have a few minutes to get on that ship and out of here. People are, getting the ship ready to go. The lines are being released. Quick decision time.
Do you think you'll be able to? Do you think we'll be able to get a nap if we stay? Cause.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
If we stay, do you think we can get the soul back, or is this an impossible thing? Do you want to get the soul and come back here?
Well, ideally, we would. There's more than one soul at stake here.
Agreed.
Ideally, this is a rescue the city, not just our friend situation.
And think that we can do it with going with you, or should we try to do it from here, from afar?
You'd be probably very little good from afar, but if you have other business to attend to, I can probably conveniently provide you means to come visit me on the faraway plane we're about to visit, if you need that.
Oh, so you can like teleport us to where you're at?
Yes.
Oh,
all right.
okay. Okay.
How do we
Well-
know to let him? How will we inform him?
Hand him a standing stone.
No. If that's what you want to do, I can provide the magical means for you to do this thing as you wish. You will you let me know. We either
I'm
start
not
now.
sure there's a point in leaving right now.
There's a couple things we need first, and most of that is because we're going to hell. We don't have magic weapons. I don't have a magic weapon. I need one.
We've got a wizard.
You do
Certainly,
have-
he's dabbled.
You do.
A couple magic weapons, but we don't all have them.
Oh,
Uh,
that's right.
I would say let's go get the reward money for feeding the shield, and then go buy some supplies, heal back up, and then give you a call. Like a day or two.
I'm fucking staying.
Yeah, I don't see the point.
Okay.
Honestly, this is a whole city. And frankly, I've seen some of the things that Jesus puts out in the world, like giant screaming wheeled things.
Excellent dodge of the word you wanted to use.
Yeah. So, I think we can find magic weapons here. I mean, the best magic weapons come from. Hold up.
Of course, I mean, there are people who are getting, menaced by the dragon.
Should we meet up? Give us a couple days.
Yeah.
Because I will meet up with you totally, but I want to get these refugees off the boat safe. Wrap up
Mhm.
one or two little tasks, and then I'll give you a call.
Actually, I need to tell my boss I'm leaving the plane.
It's important things to do before leaving the plane. Niebla is an employee at this point, but certainly not one who follows orders very well. So that's completely up to you, Jose, on Niebla's opinion. And Tolka's we've not heard from Tolka either. I know you're probably busy leveling.
Real
No,
quick,
actually, I already leveled a while ago.
I guess Nibla will hang around for the sake of just getting the job done. So extra meat for the grinder.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Is
So
the grinder
y'all are going to hell. Nibla's down to shoot some demons in the face.
Right. We can definitely get you magic items. If your main concern is getting magic items, we can certainly find those around town through either your wizard friend or old-fashioned looting, depending on
Outing.
if you need to get a message to your queen, we can certainly send messages.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that
I never brought anyone back, so
It just fucking disappeared.
I never did any part of the job I needed to because stuff was happening.
Right.
I think we
yeah.
killed a couple shark people, and that's as much contribution as I've had to the tribe.
Who's the most highest officer besides what's his name, the drunken guy?
I don't know. It's your ship.
Probably like
The half elf.
Galandro or
There's
half-elf.
a business stuff folder which has all of your employees in it. In the
Yeah, wasn't
characters.
the sea elf?
Yeah.
That's Inferna.
Mhm.
Inferna Seabreeze. She's definitely.
Folders. Where is this?
Capitalism Club. There it is.
No, I was talking about in the game.
There we go.
Yeah,
Inferna. Yeah, Inferna.
Capitalism Fan Club. It's
That's the Discord channel.
yeah. Oh, in the game. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Basically, time to delegate because this is too many tasks. and you're gonna have to defer the whole like shipping thing for a while, and tell Inferno she's now in charge, and these are the things they have to do: is get all the refugees safe, and that includes going back to the whatchamacallit, what is that city called?
Saltmarsh?
Where the
Yeah, the one with the treant in it.
Oh, Fattore.
Fattore.
Fattore. Go to Fattore. Tell them that Axholm should be free. Basically, give her a task of everything that we should have done to. Catch you
Gotcha.
later.
I'll just add that money to the business coffers, and you can collect it from the business next time you're, on this planet.
Yeah, anybody who finishes the rescue, or build the Axel home refugee place gets a bonus of that.
Igrin might want a gun. We're going to the right place for a gun, so.
Definitely going to the right place for a gun.
Not a cursed gun, though.
Well,
Please, no more cursed
brought that
items.
up before you started the gun.
There was a guy in the last adventure who had a gun that was possessed by a demon that he found in an ancient ruin that was built thousands of years ago, and it was just sort of like it's a gun that's thousands of years old. Okay.
Probably
It's
fast.
just whatever he wanted most.
Probably, yeah.
Probably just polymorphed for him. Seems like a thing a cursed weapon would do.
Seems like it.
Sam unties all the lines of the dock and picks a stick.
Yeah.
And uses his quarterstaff to push the boat away.
Bye.
Okay.
Slaps the boat on the butt. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Go on. Yeah.
Turns to it and goes, just like Han Solo did at Return. I don't think I'm going to see that ship again.
Oh no. Lando flies away on your ship.
Bye.
All right, so it is somewhere in this city. Johannes has wandered off to do things,
Because he wanted to stick around.
or he's left and will get dragged back by fate. We will find out.
I'm gonna bank on the fate thing. That sounds very plausible.
Alright, I'm gonna leave Gramagal open. Okay. Well, we better get to you lot to safety. Oh, let me look at my fucking spell list.
Fuck yeah.
Everything.
Nope.
What did I prepare for today?
I'm all out of.
Yeah, well, I
Slots
got the one
would
for her
prize.
leveling, but they're all, these are spent.
Yeah, I think I'm all packed up right now.
Plus, I only have 1 hit point, so
Naps, please. Naps now.
I'll need a good nap before we explore the Sea of Fire.
Alright, connect. Come on. Yes, connect. Do the thing.
Sam stays on the dock to make sure the ship is actually out of distance
Yeah.
and watches it. Did it get away? Did it get away?
It got away.
Yeah.
Yay!
It got away. I'm just trying to deal with technology right now. So.
Real quick, how do you all want Nibla to be? Like, what sort of
Just
horrible
your character.
Well, yes, but like the thing is this is that I did not put enough thought into Nibla yet, and I don't want to, I don't know, overrun with the most obnoxious, violent, nibbling character around. I kind of want to make sure that y'all have a pleasant experience with Nibla. as
It's a role playing game. You decide.
No, that's sweet though. That's very, let's make sure the party actually has some cohesion.
Exactly. My biggest thing is that in the other game we have a power gamer.
Yeah.
I want to, on occasion, stab him through my computer. So I don't want to have that moment of like wanting to stab Nibla through the computer. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gauging.
No, just be. Yeah.
Sam just rubs Nibbler on the head. Thanks for staying.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm like, I don't know. Opportunistic goblin seems fine to me.
Yeah, right? Who loves shooting, who just ran into the city because she's like, hell yeah, there's some shooting to do.
Yeah.
Perfect. You're going to get basically the Doom guy in Goblin.
I mean, are you looking for like character motivation or something, or
A little bit, yeah, just to make this.
Yeah, probably not trying to doom every NPC we meet to some sort of nightmare god would be useful. That would be a little much to handle. Yeah.
One is good.
Nibla is not into cults, and it does not want to Charles Manson the world.
Wow. Well, I mean, if Nibla does, it's a cult for her.
Yes.
Yeah. Not for anyone else.
I picture Nibbler because she's a goblin looking for a
Saying
clan, and really just not fitting into her or a real clan. So she just adopts people to make her clan.
Aw,
family.
that's cute.
I picture that. That's why she was like looking for work and didn't have a whole bunch of other goblins around her.
Perfect. That's actually a really good base. All right.
It's about family, really.
She's trying to find her place in the world. Her little violent place. I've already got the fact that she is going to be violent as fuck. That's just
Yeah, you got it. That's a given.
That's definitely true. Yeah.
One day somebody's gonna wake up with a shiv in their kidney.
Sure.
She just wants some really good accomplices, is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. This is helping me out in getting into the right sphere. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
These people are lawless enough that I can get shit done.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I got. Yes.
Y'all.
Oh shit, 64. I don't know what that feels like.
Yeah, don't know what it means.
Me neither.
There it is, though.
It's a 64. That was his role on the teleport table up there.
Ah.
That's a pretty big table.
When the big ones get loaded, I sometimes don't notice that they've appeared because it's just like, oh yes, there's the end of a lot of text.
Right? All right. We're getting this prepared. Sorry, I didn't do a lot of pre-prep this week. Just figure it out.
Oh, good.
Yep.
All right, so he's going to teleport you all back to his tower in the corner of the city.
Cool.
Here, I think. Draw, please. Time for Igvin to dance.
I'm dancing.
All right, if we're all staying here, let's get somewhere slightly safer. Poof.
Yeah.
Back to
Yay, poof.
Back to tower. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about your spells. He can. There's enough magical defenses on this tower that you can ride out the journey and get your short rest in, if you wish, or a long rest if you need that, because I know you're down infinite hit points.
And it's my spell slots that are bothering me.
Yeah.
That's
which
the one.
pretty much just is another way to abstract hit points.
Yeah. Indeed. So yeah, actually the journey. So Sid Minos, you are. You can see outside the windows. If you look, you can hear the screams and the fire, and they get these 8 chains connected to the sides of the city, and they lift it up into the sky, and it seems like it's very.
Yeah.
It feels pretty stable. It's almost like, well, we're in the city, and there's just weird stuff happening around. You don't get a lot of the sense that you're flying through the sky,
Mm-hmm.
except that
Big Britain is taking like notes of all that they're observing at this point because it's like this is an interesting historic event to live through.
right.
Oh wow, that's sure a mood for fucking here.
Right. I mean, the main thing is all the water has drained out of the rivers.
Ah!
Sandy,
Therapy.
bad idea.
And yeah, it is. It's being hoisted by these 8 towers with chains connected to them, and you feel some discomfort as you shift from one world to the next through some sort of a portal that I think somebody saw in the sky above Sid Minos, and find that it is very hot and bright, and you are you have a sort of a bit of an anti-gravity sensation as you are falling towards the surface of Giza. Not quickly, but enough to sort of like when an elevator starts going down. It's we're going.
Oh,
This is an unusual experience. Oh.
Sam curls up into his shell.
Yeah.
It's real warm here, and I think that's great. Like, oh,
it's too hot here.
I mean, there's definitely lizard people on Giza. We fought a bunch of them.
Yeah. Salamanders, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
It's definitely not a place for a druid.
No.
No.
It's a little unbalanced.
Just a touch. All right, let me get a new. So, Gramagal's got his library, and he's got all kinds of. He's digging up information on how to deal with your situation, where you're going, how to get people out of soul traps, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going
Yeah.
to get you a new area map that I should have prepared much earlier. Let me. Where are you? I think it doesn't show us where the city ends up.
Whenever you get a chance, bugging Gramigal for a magic weapon of some kind.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
Good.
I'm not going to send you out with nothing. Just this map doesn't show where you start, which is annoying. Anita, you are here.
oh, I thought we were
This is not. What's that?
nothing. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Okay, we are. Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Well, shouldn't it be Gramagal's tower?
Yes, sorry. This map is fine. I'm getting.
Different map.
There's a larger where the city is going map that I'm trying to get you.
Okay. I'm like, no, we're in the tower. It's cool.
Let's see.
Really cool. I was not expecting there to be like a second map of it flying through hell, like you had planned this or something.
Yeah.
I
He's cobbled together a couple different sources, so.
So this map comes from, obviously the adventure that I'm adapting about a city getting dragged into hell. Note the I've changed the name of the city thing down here. But
That's
it
fine, but oh crap.
took forever for me to find a map of this city that wasn't fucked. that was just somebody's webpage from like 15 years ago before this storyline had even been written. I'm like, a map of the city, which clearly is they already had as a resource for this because it all lines up. But yeah, it's like that's very cool. Anyway, I'm trying to get you an area map, but I don't know where you're going to be, so I'm not going to rush that because an area map without this is where you are and this is where you need to go doesn't really matter. You're stuck in the city right now anyway, so we won't worry about that right now. All right, so yes, magic items. You are level 5. Dungeon Master's Guide says you should have some stuff by now. I'm not great at handing out treasure without a guide.
Yeah.
4th edition was much better at this. Like, here, give them this, give them this, give them this.
Right. I'm sure Grabagul's got some like stuff though.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. He does. He does have some stuff. He's going to give it to you. I just need to find out what won't break the game. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Give everybody +1 weapons. Done.
Yeah, that's
I want something
probably it.
That's what Johnny has done to us in the other game. He's just like, here, get a +1 axe. All right, cool, you're done.
Right.
I mean, I've got the dagger, but that's not very helpful.
Yeah.
I assume that we're kind of like bunkering down in this tower for like nobody's going outside for I don't know days. How much time is passing?
Well, at least 8 hours, clearly. Let's just make it the next quote-unquote day. Boy, that weather's completely wrong. I mean, what's the hottest thing you've got? Volcanic. There we go. Well, it's 84 degrees today, and the sun is completely obscured by ash. Possible ashfall today. All right, good.
I love it. Wow. That's too real, though.
So yeah, you guys probably are gonna. Yeah, I agree. A couple days. Let's see. Advance to.
Igbrin's gonna talk guns with Niebla. Like.
Oh, we've moved up. Today's weather is actually dark, smoky skies today and 90 degrees. Enjoy.
Oh, downright cool.
It's downright, yeah, cool. So yeah, what kind of magic items do you want / need? Who has need of a magic weapon because they attack with weapons and aren't going to be able to do damage to devils and demons? I think some treasure shopping is appropriate. Gramagal definitely wants to help you guys out. I mean, I'm not going to throw a 14th level wizard into your party to just break everything, but he's
got his own goals right now.
Yeah, he needs to figure out. He's going to be the how the fuck do we fix this problem source of information for the most part, and also some resource help. Let's see. So, Igbrin doesn't attack with weapons, and
I could though, but yeah, I'm not a priority.
But I wouldn't mind a bow.
Yeah.
Ingrid should have a gun. That would be great.
Oh yeah,
I've said that at least twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like I put it all together. I went, "You're a distant fighter.
Yeah.
Plus, you're also rogue."
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, get a gun with stealth. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's one of Igbrin's minor goals for this trip to Gise. Actually, find a gun. Gise. What? How do you pronounce it, Scott?
Gise.
Standardize it.
I pronounce it Giza.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
Like German, but with a hard J.
Yeah. I keep trying to pronounce it sort of Latin it and then fucking up halfway through.
Yeah.
So.
It's Jizzy. It's fine.
Jizzy.
No.
Just spell it in the game in the game chat as a reminder. Oh, Niebla. Sorry.
Niebla, he's speaking for.
Niebla's like, hey, fuckers. It's Jesus.
Niebla definitely pronounces it Jizzy.
Yes, correct.
No.
We going into Jizzy.
All right. Yeah, I agree. Totolka can get a +1 short bow. Let's just edit this short bow you have to be +1.
I would not mind shoot things and stab things, please.
Yeah.
Because I can't go after things with a dagger.
You can.
I can. I shouldn't.
All right. There, a short bow +1. DM has handed out stuff.
I'm not preparing detect magic today because I'll just detect everything.
Everything is magic.
Yeah.
I know you need to leave soon, Jose. Let's deal with Niebla if you want, or we can just. I mean, we're gonna have to get you. Did you? It seemed like you were getting more mileage out of the double shot with the pistol than you were with the single shot musket.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
I would much rather lose the rifle musket and go with the pistols.
Okay. What I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna give you one magic pistol for now, and you can but you've got 2 attacks, so you can fire it twice. You don't.
Fantastic.
There's a feat. There's like a crossbow expertise feat that lets you, basically dual wield. So you can take your two main attacks with one hand, and then use your bonus action to attack with the other hand. But that's something to be dealt with later down the line.
Perfectly fine.
Fighters get feats, get a feat at 6th level, unlike all the other classes. So if that's something you want to do, that's only a level away. And as far as she should have some armor of some kind.
I mean, granted, she's got 1 armor or one AC above Balam's natural, so she's probably doing better.
Right. And she has the 44 hit points, so that's not too bad. But I'm going to find something
also,
appropriate.
She's small, yeah.
That doesn't affect...
oh, yeah, it doesn't do anything here.
It's a 3rd edition D&D, I think, was the size difference.
Maybe some scales on what she's already wearing?
Yeah, I'll find that later. Obviously, Niebla's about to disappear, so... I'll just that's magic that dragon suit that she's been carrying around forever maybe just activated in some way and will be a cool item now that it's in hell. now that it's reached 115 degrees, it's gonna wake up and activate properly, and I think we'll get
that would rule.
some kind of cool magic item cloak thing for that dragon suit, and I think that'll do. That should do for Niebla.
Something with fire resist, yeah.
Yeah, fire resist. I had her built. There's a goblin race in Pathfinder that has fire resist, and that's what I built her as. So yeah, definitely fire resist is right up this dragon worshipper's alley. Yeah, Niebla should definitely be. Dragons are way cool. I'm not sure how that jives with the corporate culture around here, but
I mean, is it dragons are way cool, or I want to kill a dragon?
I want to kill a dragon and wear its skin. That could be it too.
For the sake of this, I feel that she would want to. She thinks dragons are cool for the sheer fact of a tiny creature taking down a much larger. It's like the triumph of the tiny.
Yeah.
Oop, do I need to re-import Totolka? Did you, Robin?
Oh, yeah, I did finish leveling up.
Okay, let me just re-import her before I give her a magic item. Actually, maybe I'll just I'll just start import.
That's her goal in life. She just wants to travel around the world killing dragons and stealing their skin.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She's a monster hunter.
Yeah.
Perfect. Done.
I'm gonna drop that back.
I like that because, the official story is all the dragons are gone. So I like that she's a conspiracy theorist, essentially, and she's right.
Right.
As soon as the dragon reports came in, around Saltmarsh, she was like, I fucking knew it!
Where I'd find it.
Any bastards are here. I'm gonna wear their skin. It's gonna be
Real
great.
good.
It's great. Is Hastor hates dragons and is still like, ew, that's a weird way to be about it.
It's
I
perfect.
just want him dead. Wow.
Okay. Robin, I have imported Totolka over. You'll need to go through and make sure all of your special formulas for sneak attack and ambush and all that are up to date. And while you're in there, go ahead and actually, I'll edit anything with the bow. You'll need to add a +1 to hit and +1 to damage in the formula. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I already added those in.
Okay.
Well, I'll need to re-add them in, but
yeah, I was gonna say we just needed. She wasn't.
I copied them over to the quick tab thing, and those are updated correctly.
Okay.
So I'll fix the others real quick.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. So that's 2 taken care of. Igrin wants a gun. Is this what I hear?
Very much.
All right. What kind of gun?
Probably. Yeah. Nothing fancy, just like a handgun, pistol type thing.
Okay. Let's get you.
Revolver would be nice eventually, but.
Yeah, not even Nebula has a revolver yet.
I know.
So.
Can we start the Saltmarsh Gun Club?
Yeah.
There, that'll be your magic item. I'm going to copy over. Maybe Niebla has like a pair of dueling pistols, and you've got the other one now.
Sweet.
Yours is much less effective than
sure
than hers.
Sorry to give you the player 2.
Make sure I.
Next one.
Oh, your dex mod. Your dex is pretty good. You're actually, obviously you're rogue. Yeah.
What I got?
I'll set up. We'll need to set up like that with sneak attack.
Okay.
For when you're shooting people next to your allies, you'll have the sneak attack damage on that. So I'll get that. We'll get that set up as we go.
Cool.
So yeah, Gramagal's breaking out the stuff he's got. Clearly, Niebla has a spare pistol for Igrin, who's very focused on guns, or getting a gun right now. I mean, it's not a local Jiza gun, but it'll do. It'll do for now. He can enchant or summon a magic bow for Totolka. He's going to put people who have gotten their stuff taken care of over to one side. Hestor. All right, we're handing out single +1 weapons to people. Would you like it to be your bow or your sword?
I use the bow a lot more, but all right, I'll go for bow, I suppose.
Okay. let's see. We'll go. All right, here's what we'll do.
Because I mean, I've got swords, so
We're gonna give you +1 enchantment on your existing bow. This is Gramagal casting spells.
okay.
1d8 plus.
Thank you, Grandma.
Grandma gal. All right, I've changed the math for that, so it should work properly on that part at least. You've got a quarterstaff. Wow.
Yeah. I just have it. It's I think it came with like Outlander or something along with the.
Oh, gotcha.
Because like it's like you have a quarterstaff or a shepherd's crook or something like that, and I was like, okay, yeah, fine. That makes sense. I go hiking. I have a quarterstaff.
Right.
Good for jabbing stuff to make sure it's dead.
That's true.
Before you chomp it.
Yeah, right. I'm like, gotta test out the food, make sure it's not ornery.
Mm-hmm.
We can not going to hand out extra magic swords, but we can semi-enchant one of your short swords to silver it so that it doesn't have any magic bonus, to hit and damage, but it will bypass some magical resistance.
Okay.
For like werewolves and demons and whatnot. That'll just be on one of them. So if you're dual attacking, only one of those will apply like that. But you know what? That sounds really fucking annoying. I'm gonna do it.
It does.
It's 100 gold pieces usually to silver a weapon. Whatever. Gramagal's putting on the Santa beard and handing out the toys. Samuel, would you like a magical staff?
Actually, I think because we're here, I don't want to bring a wooden staff. It would be kind of weird. Can I get a scimitar and a shield?
A scimitar and a shield, sure. We can. I mean, you can just get a regular shield, yes, and we can get you a magic scimitar, or we can get you a silvered scimitar and a magic shield. Your choice.
What does the silvered stuff do?
It bypasses. What it's going to do is it's going to give you an advantage against devils, werewolves, certain things that say resistance to weapons that aren't magical or silvered, but it will give you less effect against certain fey creatures that have resistance to weapons that don't have an iron, and there's the cold iron weapons or whatever. I don't know exactly. The main thing is it's just normally it costs 100 gold pieces to make your sword effective. It's a cheap ass magic item for when you don't have a +1 weapon.
Okay, so a silvered sword will work against a devil?
Yes. Yes, it works full power against a devil.
Okay. I will take a magic shield then.
Okay.
And I wink at I wink at Ingrid and go, haha, now I've got one.
Hopefully yours doesn't bite you.
Let me see what I can find for shields, because there are most of the magic shields aren't just +1. They're something cool shield. I might just give you a +1, but I might give you something else. Depends on how long it takes me to find something. Magic items.
Yeah, I think I had to up my game and not use the quarterstaff, because a piece of wood out here is probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, because it would light on fire.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, like Breath of the Wild.
All right, a +1 shield is uncommon. So any uncommon shield. Sentinel shield, it's just a shield, but it gives you advantage on initiative rolls and perception checks because it has a magical eye inside of it. That might be it for... that's it for uncommon shields. So either a +1 shield or a shield that makes you faster and more perceptive.
I'll just take a +1 shield.
Easy. All right. I think I can. I've got shields in my compendiums here. Items. No, items. Shield +1. Easy. That's actually just right here. If we equip, it should.
There is a reason to my madness.
All right, Sam now officially tank/healer with a 20 armor class.
Wow,
And the second most hit points in the party, I believe.
that rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just stand here with the shield. I am my own wall.
Right? And then become to then drop into your shell to go up to a 24 armor class.
Yeah, it basically closes off the holes.
Right.
Oh, I have the most hit points. Okay.
You do by 1, yes.
I was like, who's got the most? What the heck?
You just overtook because Rangers get a D10, I think, and
Nice.
Druids get a D8. Yeah, that or you have a higher Constitution bonus, and that whatever, something caught you up.
Cool.
Who knows? Okay, Sam. So you should have your silvered scimitar, shield +1. All right, everybody's slightly more capable of dealing with devils now, and we need to. So, Gramagal has done some figuring in the meantime, and thinks that you're going to, in order to, he's got some basic, I'll get to my flowchart to give some basic idea on where you need to go. Where should you go next?
Oh, Darling Apocalypse.
Hmm? Oh, I thought
Sorry,
you said. I thought you said Darling Apocalypse. I'm like, is this a hell thing? What's going on?
No, Starling. Starling with an ST.
Oh, okay.
Ton of birds suddenly.
The magpie.
Yeah.
Axe.
All right. So there's a couple things that you need to take care of, obviously. Oh, save that image. That's nice. Get an updated image for High Hall Cathedral. Where'd you go?
Another one.
Where do these things keep downloading? Oh, wait, right into Foundry. Neat. I didn't want it there. No, this is just an exterior local flavor. There's High Hall. There's the state of High Hall Cathedral at this point. Kind of collapsing, yeah, but also kind of floating in midair. You know, things happen. So the city, while you're, oops, I can't move the map. While you're busy getting geared up and and resting.
Oh.
Those 8 pillars that the city is chained to drive themselves into the ground above the fiery plains of Giza, but the city is still up in the air, and the chains. It seems like the city wants to float away. It's just suspended in midair. Kind of like those bits of High Hall Cathedral in that picture I just sent to the Discord. Gramagal thinks this might be because it is in a currently unnatural state and wants to return to its natural state. Some sort of magic balance stuff that Samuel will probably very much relate to. That it wants to return to where it's supposed to be. But the chains are slowly moving it into its future place of residence here in Giza.
Like braces.
Yes, exactly. They're going to slowly, maybe over, let's say 40 days. That's a nice round number for hell. Going to take the city, basically move the city permanently to Giza. And so the opportunity to stop that is in those next 40 days before it is permanently here. Also, yes, the citizens, any citizens who signed that book, that includes Gramagal and Balam, are bound to the fate of the city, because there's some language in there about being protecting the city, body and soul, blah blah blah, and is to become a citizen, and it's a little more literal in this case.
So wait, Balam, regardless of going to hell or not through the weird contract with Billy Raoul, technically he would have still gone to hell if this happened, or when this happened.
Correct.
Wow. So
Wow.
my mind just exploded here for a second. Wow. So it's just
patting himself on the back like.
You just decided to beat the rush.
Yeah.
There are citizens of Sid Minos who were not in the city at the time of the event. They are still back on whatever planet you come from. I don't want to call it Earth, but or the real world, because we're just on a different planet. But anyway, there are still people out in the world who are citizens of Sid Minos who are going to be being hunted down by devils for the next little while they try to claim their territory. So that is a fate Balam escaped for the time being.
Shit. That's like berserk level shit there. Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I'm very, very intrigued by that.
Oh, good. So, in order to free the city, several things must be done. Probably, in Gramagal's opinion. First off, he needs to read his flowchart some more. Well, we need to get a hold of the book itself. There's always a way that these contracts always have one specific way that they can be destroyed. I think Balam knew the means of destroying his contract, so when we find his soul, he can hopefully guide us there. Don't know who knows how to destroy the book and actually have it void the contract, but getting the book is the first step of that. That's probably still here in the city, maybe back underneath High Hall Cathedral. You might have to go back, but it could be there are other places, there are other church clergy sites in the area in the city that it might be in. So that's some research that needs to be done. Secondly,
Seems like we probably can't get to the cathedral from the caves now, huh?
no, probably not. Those are probably way more active now. You see the river is now lava.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's little hellish influence on the lava tubes beneath the city to make the place much more fun.
Real quick, I'm out. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
And Niebla disassociates for a while. Move her over to the Johannes corner. Okay. So, just getting the book isn't enough. Just destroying the book isn't enough. Destroying the book frees the souls, but there's still the people are still physically here, which means one of the, for lack of a better word, lords of hell needs to be petitioned and or convinced to release the city. Probably, you need to make some sort of arrangement with them, probably an exchange of some kind. That's something to discover. Also, discovering who the current holders of those titles are. He believes there are traditionally 3 lords.
Cool.
So
we know Ashimashimtu's in there.
Yeah, she's very much a middle manager functionary type, though. She loves bureaucracy. She may not. She's probably working for someone.
Gotcha. Okay.
Dang, I was hoping she was in charge.
Now, after the during Zeitgeist, she actually, when she gets out of the crypt, the most hellish place on Earth is the Denoran bureaucracy, and she goes and gets a job there, making the paperwork as annoying and complicated as possible, so that she can derive pleasure from people's frustrations. But yeah, she's working for someone. She's working with someone. If you can find her, she's probably a lead to working with that person. Let's see how much information A, I have, and B, I can give you at this point. So the main problems, Gramagal, of course, is a student of extraplanar, trivia.
Sure.
The main problems with Giza are that those 3 various lords are constantly in conflict over the territory. So you're, just traveling around, you'll undoubtedly find war parties or raiders working for one side or against the other or both. And so that's something to be aware of. Let's see, we've got one faction is the Golden Legion. They trying to figure out if that's who's got the city right now.
Oh no, gear.
Glitch.
Glitch.
Yeah, so we've got 3 factions. I don't see any reason to be mysterious about this. We have three major factions. We have the Golden Legion, which is in some way connected with the demonocracy of old, and is they're invaders from another world, but they see themselves as the rightful inheritors of this place. This is the most, you know, devil-friendly place in the system, and you know they still have designs on raiding the main your planet, but there's problems with transportation and gold and whatnot, and they just can't get over their wrapping and piercing themselves with gold addiction. So there's, you know, it's problems. So they've decided to set up base here, and they're most likely to be the people who have brought Sid Minos here. They're the most likely to have a grudge against the clergy.
Sure.
Yeah, so we're just gonna, I don't remember if this completely lines up with Zeitgeist lore, but we're just gonna conflate the Golden Legion and the Demonocracy together.
Sure.
Because it works best for me. So yeah, that's probably where Ashima Shimtu would be found as well, and that's your devils that are, you know, parading people through the streets and teaching them how to be good new citizens of the Demonocracy are you know, all Golden Legion types, and so probably it's been 100 years. Probably there's a gear in there somewhere. She's, you know, she's not herself a devil as far as we know, but the rumor is that she is in charge of that faction at this point. The Golden Legion of Gear the Shimmering is faction A. Another.
We fit it. Be a gold.
What's
robot.
that? Yes.
A new golden body.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
You look like C-3PO with piercings.
So that's the faction that most, or that faction, of course, believes they're in charge because they're sort of, you know, they just take whatever they want, and they feel they're the most powerful.
Sure.
We have another faction that is run by more less bureaucracy focused, less about seizing territory and controlling people and that sort of thing, and more just about raiding and killing and fire and having a good goddamn time killing people, and then, you know, we're devils and demons come back to life after a while, so, you know, we'll just all come back to life and have another big fucking war. And rumor is that this faction is run by an aspect of the slain god Willick, and this is going to be your more traditionally demon faction with lots of you know, more chaotic, more just wild. They're out in the you know, they're out in the wilderness somewhere, and we can figure out where they are as soon as I get that map working, which will not be probably today. But they probably, you know, whichever of these factions is strongest will have authority over saying this territory can go back to, can be ceded in exchange for whatever. So that is the problem you've got. The third faction is fairly new. I mean, Willick was just killed 100 years ago, but you know, he's always been
the god.
Oh, the god. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always had an aspect of fire to him, so he's always had some dominion over Giza. You know, Mr. Flaming Battle Axe rides a nightmare. Definitely has a fire aspect. So he's been, in some aspect or another, been here for a long time, but There's a perception that when the gods were killed 100 years ago, it was the good clergy approved aspects of those gods that were killed, leaving the less good, less clergy approved aspects of those gods in charge of their domains. So
nice. I like that.
So yeah, that's the party you're dealing with here, and the most recent faction, since those two factions are literally thousands of years old, is the faction of the fallen Deva Emiria, who came here on a crusade, and something happened, and she and all of her crusaders stayed. They stopped their crusade. They set up shop in an old fortress, and they decided they're still persecuting their war against Hell, but the perception is that they are just as bad as everybody else here. So, yeah, there's your three-way conflict. That gives you some ideas of that gives you some vague direction on if you want to. Basically, you can choose which of those factions to deal with, or all of them, to try and get out of this, or get the city out of this. Or you can just go, fuck this place, and get Gramagal to teleport you back, but he might not. Most immediate would be, you need to... Sorry, any questions? I'm just sort of monologuing right now.
No, you're doing good. I assume. How does Gramagal know all this?
He's been conveniently doing research the entire time you folks have been sleeping, and much like Sean John, because it's new and I enjoy it, he is also a chronomancer, and so he probably did a month's worth of study in the 8 hours you guys were resting. And just made very efficient use of his time. Also, you'll need to find out where Balaam's soul is being, where his soul is, and also where his contract is being kept. That's probably
the bureaucracy one.
Yeah, the bureaucracy are the ones who do contracts and sign people up for bad deals. The Willick's Raiders pretty much don't do that, and Emiria definitely doesn't do that. Yeah. Neither of those other factions would engage in that sort of behavior. So yeah, that's sort of giving you a vague sense of the setting, because I'm getting a vague sense of the setting myself.
Now we are absorbing.
Yes, good. Okay, that makes sense. So, except for dealing with the demonocracy, in fact, even dealing with the demonocracy, you'll want to get out of the city. Obviously, the demonocracy has not set up their base in this brand new city that they're dragging down. This is occupied territory. So in order to engage with any of these three factions, you'll need to make your way out of the city. Somehow, it's currently floating hundreds of feet up above, a fiery river down below, and attached to these rusty chains. You could probably scale down these gigantic chains. You could probably fly. You might be able to get Gramagal to teleport you, but he doesn't. He had to make a percentile roll to see how well he teleported you back to his own tower. So take your risks. Choose how much you want to risk getting teleported randomly off into hell.
I would say let's not go wandering around hell until we find the city book first. That's the one that's closest. I'll just say
Yeah.
throwing that out there. Like
Yeah.
if it might be under the tower, it might be in another place, but at least it's inside the city limits right now.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if we get that book, if it's not already controlled by the devils, they don't actually have a record of whose souls they have and whose souls they don't.
Oh.
I mean, it's like a census record. If we hide the census record, they have no proof. And it might be something valuable to, say, the Golden Legion to maintain their bureaucracy of, yes, this soul is ours, no, this soul is not. They don't have the actual proof.
If we steal their one
documents.
single copy that they almost
Yeah.
certainly haven't made triplicate.
Well, they just got the city right now. I don't think they may not have gotten the book yet. I mean,
Yeah.
Gromangol might have hinted that it was close by or underneath the
Yeah.
towers.
I think it's worth a try.
There's definitely Gromangol will interject. There's definitely a magic to the document itself. Like they may have a copy with names, and they may know, be able to check who they have, but the original copy is going to be the one that has the power over those people. So
gotcha.
So it's while it is possible they have the controlling the information may not be an option if they somehow
right.
I won't even say somehow. They probably have some sort of magic carbon paper that you write on it on Earth and it shows up on the copy in hell. That's but yeah, the original would have to be kept in this city for people to enchant their names into. So,
yeah, makes sense.
Gromangol thinks High Hall Cathedral makes the most sense for that book to be housed, but it could be anywhere. That's just because it's the biggest. Basically, there's two big clergy bases, two big clergy organization. I'm going to try headquarters in this town. One of them is High Hall Cathedral, which you know. The other, if we were looking for, where is it? The Grand Cemetery out here on the west end of town is also very much under clergy control. As you imagine, they have mausoleums and crypts and whatnot for the important people from St. Louis. Not sure if they would keep a book there. High Hall Cathedral's more, record keeping stuff. But there you go. Go ahead.
I guess when everybody's rested and we've been here for a couple days, getting all hiding from the apocalypse. We still got to venture out eventually.
Yep. So, might as well.
I'm fixing my spells right now, so give me just a minute.
Sure. I'm trying to make a plane map for you, so it's all
I'm
good.
gonna
Yeah, getting city books is a good start. If we can. If it's not already guarded.
What was that, Robin? I didn't catch all that.
I said getting this city book is a good place to start if it's not too, too heavily guarded.
Yeah.
Then we find someone who actually wants to deal.
Makes sense. Sorry. Got distracted looking at all of my resources again.
So much going on.
Yes, there's much going on. So yeah, there are plenty. There's an entire city open to you. Obviously, we can figure out. Semi-open to you. It's being overrun by devils and whatnot. But the main direction is probably High Hall Cathedral or maybe that graveyard. But that's for getting that that specific book, you're welcome to, get the lay of the land, figure out what's going on. This big market has been lit on fire. There's, you can always just walk the streets and see what's going on around town to get an idea. Get the rumors on the streets. Though it doesn't look particularly safe because you'd have to be careful with that. There's devils wandering the streets, and they seem to be collecting people and figuring out who they are and getting them to where they can be properly organized.
Yeah, I think we're as safe as we can be inside the tower until we're determined to go out.
Yeah.
We don't want to run it into one of those bone collector guys again. That was scary.
Right.
Potions of healing by any chance?
That's not really Gramagol's specialty. He is not a cleric.
All right, just checking.
Yeah, giving healing means like you ever get hurt doing what you're doing, and Grandma doesn't let himself.
Right.
Healing means you fucked up. What the heck?
Yeah. Just put up a shield spell and mage armor, and you'll never lose any hit points. It'll be fine. Just like Belau.
Right.
How big's this city?
I don't really have a scale on it, so it's that big. What you mean, people or scale?
Scale.
I don't know. They've got individual houses marked on here, so whatever that is.
It's probably about 5 miles. Oh, there we go.
Well, apparently at some point I had an idea of the scale.
Nice. There that many feet.
And I assigned it that scale when I made the map. So good job, me.
Sorry.
I think I looked at the cathedral here and compared it to the size of the cathedral map I had. Corner to corner, 15,000 feet, so like 3 miles.
Yep. Sounds about right. Okay, I am changing my spells and learning locate object, which has a 1,000-foot radius. So what we can do is, if it's not covered by lead, we can just go outside the High Hall Cathedral, and I can cast a spell for 10 minutes and see if it's looks even in the vicinity.
That's nice.
But hold on, I've still got to finish modifying my spells.
Was that a 1,000-foot radius, or?
Yeah. Locate object.
So, Hero Forge came out with Hero Forge 2.0.
Oh my god.
Color everything. Which is why I've been kind of silent for maybe the last 20 minutes.
Oh boy.
How do I... All right, Scott, I'm having a real problem trying to import spells I haven't learned. How do I import spells I haven't learned?
Oh, I have to do that.
Okay, good, because I'm like trying to bring in a couple spells just to click on them, and I'm like, these aren't working very well.
Yeah, I have to. Obviously, one of them is locate object.
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to fix.
All right, I think I'm going to try this. I think I can go here, import to Foundry. And then it's going to be items, D&D Beyond, spells. Just write a locate object. It is. Oops. So I'm just going to drag this to your spell book. There. A new locate object should have just showed up. It's right at the top.
Okay. Now let's see what that one says. Ah, there we go. I will delete mine that I was trying to edit and didn't work.
What if we another way to do it is if you memorize the spells in D&D Beyond and then re-import your character, it will import all the spells you have memorized. But
Yeah.
they don't import the entire spell list for licensing reasons. Because if they provided it all in Foundry or in this importer for Foundry, then somebody who hadn't bought anything on D&D Beyond could still find the stuff in Foundry. So you have to basically prove that you own it by importing it yourself.
Okay, so describe an object familiar to you. Sense the object to the object's location as long as that object is 1,000 feet of you. Okay. That means I've got to unlearn something and learn that. By healing spirit.
I've conveniently made a 1,000-foot radius circle on the.
Okay, locate object. Actually, pass without trace. I'm going to relearn healing spirit. Before we go, I'm going to do the whole moonbeam or my berries are gone. Good berry, there they are.
Oh god. A good berry in hell.
It freaking saved 3 of our lives last time. We're doing good berries
Yep,
every
the
time.
good berry is very good.
Berry.
It is really nice to have that, just sitting around there. So if people go down, it's like, did you get one?
Right.
Everybody gets one.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody take 1.
Yep.
How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, everybody take 2.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to, and then it fucking disappeared down my list for some reason.
No.
I'll hold on to the 2 extra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today,
Somewhere there's a mod that lets you reorganize all this stuff and like make your own
Mhm.
categories rather than have it, go into the predetermined weapons consumables. Clearly, good berries should be consumables, not loot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think locate object. Describe an object. Or
Pretty good.
think of an object that's familiar to you. I mean, you can get enough research out of convenient research wizards to see what he has. What's on his fucking spell list? I built his spell list for a reason. Good thoughts. What the fuck is that? Neat. Oh, he has contact other plane if you need to send a message home.
Nice.
That's useful.
good, because probably need that.
Temporal shunt, if you need to go to another point in time for a little while, he can take care of that for you. Lasts a round. Just pops you off into someone else and then pop back at the end of the round. Very, very short duration time travel. I don't think it's accurate. I think it just throws you somewhere in time. So that's fun.
Good time.
That could be really fun to play around with.
Right? He does, of course, have plane shift. If this whole operation goes pear-shaped, he can at least get people who aren't bound to the fate of the city off of this plane. And like that's a necessity. I need to make him high enough level that he can cast that. But yeah, he doesn't seem to have much that's useful right now.
Mhm.
What else can I prepare? Sorry.
And he does have teleport. He can try to throw you across the city if you don't want to try to infiltrate the city, but chance of failure is higher.
Yeah, that
He's
seems like we'd
not-
just get thrown into the river.
Let's see. Place that he's seen casually, he has a 47% chance of getting you there on target. And a 10% chance of getting you to a similar area. Wrong church, sorry. And a 33% chance of a mishap. So yeah.
I mean, what are the rest of the people in the city doing now that they're like, is there any way we can blend in?
Yeah,
Probably. Like
they were pretty racist.
I mean,
Another qualm about
Might-
saving them, honestly.
might need some disguise. Yeah, might need some disguises.
Yeah.
Not that there aren't any monstrous citizens of Sid Minos, but you'll be less memorable and stand out less if that's the case.
Yeah.
But
or just stealth our way over. I've got that pass without trace. I can stop biting me. What is your problem? Go away.
settle down, Niebla.
Yeah, I mean, we can get a +10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means, which they almost certainly have. But still, it's +10 bonus to stealth checks, right?
Right.
We're also not listed in the book, so we're not members of the city, so they might only be able to magically detect people who are
right.
So I would say it might be safe not to assume we can track magic, but everybody else they can.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can use this spell if people feel like we want to try to make our way across.
Yeah, that sounds super handy for crossing the city.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
I will cast it and put it in the chat.
Okay.
Consume a spell slot. And that works for an hour.
And yep. Yeah, sure. I'll put that in there. Healing.
So much lag on trying to make a path.
Okay. Sorry, apparently Foundry doesn't. It allows you to cheat on prepared spells. So I had to figure out. Apparently, I only can prepare 9 spells, and this one was letting me prepare everything that I learned.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't have a limit.
So I had to go back and double check, like, how many can I actually? Oh,
right. Yeah.
just 9. Let me finalize this. Okay. All right. Just so everybody knows, they could call on me to help them out whenever. Although these are kind of useless right now. We can walk on water.
Nice.
Cool.
We can breathe. Have water breathing now.
All right, you got all your always prepped. Go ahead.
Yep, and they're really helpful. Okay. We got Dispel Magic, Protection from Energy, which is basically if somebody needs resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. I prepared that. I've created a wall of water, or learned a wall of water. Helps fight fire, so that's why I'm like.
Yeah.
Healing spirit, moonbeam, locate object, since we're going to need to find that book right now. And the rest is basically all my healing stuff. I don't have very many offensive spells anymore. Or at least not prepared today. Huh. That's... You guys are ready? I'm ready.
Okay. I'm good.
Alrighty.
I took lesser restoration just in case something weird happens. And
Oh, that's handy.
yeah. Like, I don't know what they can do out there, but it's probably bad and permanent, so.
Yeah, that's actually why I have the energy one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're going to run into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, you think you need fire protection, and then
Sky stuff.
What does resistance do, Scott? Resistance is
You take half
advantage?
damage. You take
Half
half
damage.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like all the devils have resistance to non-magical physical damage.
Right. How long does this last? An hour. Okay. So I guess if we've got our pass without trace, we'll try to make it over to the first place, the High Citadel, for me to cast Locate Object. And if it's not there, we'll go somewhere else.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So are we heading out?
Yeah,
Yep.
let's do
I
this.
don't think we have much of a choice.
Yep.
All right. Gramagal will prepare the magical defenses to not destroy you when you try to pass through his doorway, and let you go and wish everybody well, and make sure everybody's got their scarves and mittens. And bye, says Grandma. Enjoy the magic weapons. I'll let you know if that weird snake dude checks in. Also, I need to keep an eye on this weird goblin thing. It's okay that I put her in a weird pocket dimension to run experiments on her, right?
Does she know?
Yeah, she seemed really thrilled about it.
Oh, cool.
Then.
Yeah. You enjoy that, I guess. You too.
Consent. So, what do we do once we find the book? Do you want me to bring it back here?
Yes,
Should
I've
we
got
do
an idea. Yes, bring it back here. I have a safe place to keep it
Okay.
until I can pop it off into a pocket dimension as well, and then we'll bring it back when we need it. When we need to destroy it, or when we know how to destroy it.
Or just leverage or whatever.
Right.
Just wipe your guys' names off of it, like get some white out.
All right, I'm gonna move this convenient 1,000-foot. Or you're not casting this until you get to the.
Correct.
cathedral,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be. Do we go in here or do we go into the graveyard?
I'll grab Igbrin's. I'll grab Igbrin to be a pass without trace marker.
Okay.
So you're heading out. There are, from what you can see, this map of the city is thanks to the nice view from Gramagal's tall tower here. You can see that the city is starting to break apart in the center. That was not a river before. That was just sort of yeah. But it was, I think, sort of a gully, because there are bridges across it that still exist. So,
I didn't hear whether you determined whether we could get there in an hour.
I was trying to measure the distance, and it was giving me real trouble. So, yeah, you can get there in an hour. Sure.
Cool.
That's the duration on Pass Without Trace. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to cast that on the way out the door or right before you leave. Should be easy to get a burned leaf of mistletoe here. Just bring a leaf of mistletoe, and you will have a burned one.
I'm sure Grandma Gull's got some mistletoe, like
Yeah,
in bulk.
right. You got a little garden.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you are flying, you've basically got these two bridges to choose from. One is sort of leads the main avenue up through the remains of that garden that Hestor was in the other day, that goes straight up the main entrance to the cathedral. And we have this other bridge that sort of leads into the side neighborhood here and would lead, I mean, you could take that to the garden as well, but would lead more of a side way. And yeah, which way do you want to go? And obviously, you'll have to get to about here before you make that decision.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just set the scene a bit before we make.
I mean, yeah, just real quick though. I think our ranger will be able to tell, what kind of creatures are on what path. So
True.
that could be useful.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. All right.
But yeah.
That covers several miles if you want to see what's in the area now, though. Your gut tells you it's not much changed, except there's a lot more infernals here. So.
Right. It's just like on, deciding which path to take. Whether there's an infernal right there or not.
Oh yeah, that should be easy enough to when you get closer. There's gonna.
Does it have like a? Check. I can. I just want to make sure it actually has a. This is nearby. Use this sort of thing.
That spell slot thing, I don't think that's going to help much. It's going to be more of a. You're just a ranger and you can tell what's in the area. If you use that whatever I don't remember what it's called, but it's a spell slot and it's going to tell you exactly what I told you last time, plus a bunch more infernals is seriously the answer you're going to get from that. So,
but I can track if that's what you're.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can do some tracking.
So let's get a +10. I assume you guys are. So you get out the door. It's basically the streets are somewhat abandoned. There's nobody like moving about in the streets. There's some ruins, like houses have been destroyed, but some of them are just fine. There's various like burned piles of stuff off to the side, just like, we're gonna destroy this house and burn everything inside of it, and then take the people to wherever we want the people to be. Yeah, nice stuff like that. But there's not really a lot of people out on the streets, so if you want to not be obvious, you can make those +10, those stealth checks at +10 with Pass Without Trace, as you have a veil of shadows and silence from you.
All right. Just do it.
Yep.
Let's do that.
You can just.
+10.
+10. Nice. Show off.
I'll roll this and then we can add +10 after.
Where is everybody? I can't even see you.
So there's another case of grab around.
There we go.
Sorry.
We can't even see each other.
Sam is the most obvious with a 24 stealth check.
That tracks. He's got a lot of bulk in that shell.
Didn't really need Pass Without Trace. The rolls are 13, 17, 18, 19 on the dice. And get those out of the way. All right, so I will describe your first random. Oh, why am I ignorant? Your first random encounter that you will probably completely ignore.
I had such a identity crisis when that happened. Like, what? I didn't.
Wow, 9 plus 10. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I like that.
Here's a dude. All right, let's
Wow.
With a musical instrument.
get this. Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh,
Oh, very charming.
hold on. It's cat feeding time.
All right.
Darby.
Wow. Comical noises are happening.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm coming. I'm on my way.
So there's a. I'll just put this guy's picture up for when Cat gets back. Just drop him right in as an image. See how that works. Oh my god, that's a giant image. Sorry to your internet connections.
Where?
What the hell is that?
On
Why
this-
is that there?
On the city map.
Oh.
I had to get a picture of the guy that you're
There
seeing.
it is. It's very large.
It was much larger than I expected it to be.
To be fair, he looks bitchin'.
Right?
Just
He's full size.
makes me think of the Thorn Knights from Kill 6 Billion Demons.
Mm,
Like,
Reminds me of Willick.
right?
just roll onto somebody and kill them.
Flaming horse. Yep.
It's a good thing we're all healthy.
Right?
Yeah, we're gonna walk away. Just
Let me, I don't have him imported, but let me just make a quick perception check. He doesn't see any of you.
Nice.
So yeah, he's definitely a heavily armored guy with a flaming lance. He has riding clearly a nightmarish horse, and yeah, he's not something you want to deal with.
Oh,
He looks like he's probably tougher than the devils, the bone devils you were dealing with the other day. Whoop. Hold on. That's fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's heavy armor too.
Yeah. Whoop.
I don't like this guy.
No,
I think he's bad.
he seems pretty bad.
badass.
Yeah, he's riding a nightmare. He's got a lance of hellfire and plate armor and a shield, and he's just patrolling the streets looking for anybody who's fucked up. But he does not see you because he only rolled a 20 on his perception.
Yeah, pass without trace. All right. Yeah.
See ya. Like, bye.
Well, we don't want to pick the fight with them, guys. No. Jesus.
Oops, why does that keep
All
doing
paranoid about being in hell.
No kidding. I think you should be.
That seems healthy, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion on either path. Will probably be more cover if we went through the city.
Yeah,
Makes sense to me.
I was
cover's good.
less things running through a dead garden.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem. Whichever bridge we go to, we're
Yeah.
going to probably have to fight our way across it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll definitely have the bridges blocked, but
Yeah, we should scout out maybe what's at the bridge, and if it doesn't look good, we can try the other.
that's a great idea. That's a good idea. Good idea.
Yep.
Mr. Tulka.
Let's do it.
Okay. Which one do you want to scout out first?
Go to the closest one first.
On the lower bridge.
Tolka has flipped a coin.
Yeah.
That's true. It's just one or two, huh?
All right. So, a couple things here. We've got a you've got this just open mouth chasm, just out into nothingness, dropping away. That's that's disturbing for starters. You're getting closer to that edge. Secondly, it sounds like there is a battle happening far below. Possibly some of these factions are currently engaged in conflict over who's going to control the place where this city lands. So that's neat. And thirdly, there's a group of 6 devils standing at the center of this bridge, which is about 20 feet wide and about 100 feet from end to end. There are, so there's 6 of these things. You've seen both of these types yesterday. Whenever you were trying to escape the city, we've got the 2 of the bearded devils, which have those. They're. I need to describe bearded devils in more detail because.
They just got beards.
Yeah, no, they have.
I've got a beard too. I've been sitting here like.
They have
Bearded
snake. You know how tieflings have the little spiky chin, the beard.
Flesh.
Honestly,
beards.
every time you've said bearded devils, I've thought bearded lizards. So
Yeah.
if it's like that, then I'm already there.
More so, bearded devils take their names from the snake-like growths that adorn their chins, which they use to lash and poison their enemies.
Cool.
Yeah. So weird little devil creatures with tails and tentacle beards. And then we have the spiked devils. You ran into one of these at the cathedral that kept flinging spikes from its tail at people. There's 4 of them. And also, you note, certainly Igrin notes, the others might not, that there are holy runes etched along the handrail of this bridge, at pretty regular intervals, like every 6 feet or so. There's another holy rune to some clergy saint. Just a nice decorative clergy city. They've put some. The bridge seems like it's probably got some religious power, some something.
Interesting.
I've lost my words.
It's radiant, something or other.
Not radiant. It has magic that is not arcane, but clerical.
Divine.
Divine. Thank you. God.
This is like something that would be helpful for us against these devils.
Maybe.
Something that trapped the Philippines.
Make a couple of perception checks on these guys. I'm just going to keep your stealth.
I mean, yeah. Does Igbryn think? I'll roll religion to see if Igbryn thinks it would be better for us or worse for us.
Yes, please do. Probably would be good for you.
Okay.
What's that, Satoka?
Oh, that was just to look around the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
The perception of religion on it.
Gotcha. So the just looking around, you can tell that the devils have taken no notice of you. From here, you can see the other bridge to the north. I mean, what used to be north, who knows what it is now. And it seems pretty similar with that crit perception. It's got an identical complement of devils on it, and the bridge looks identical to the one you're standing in front of. It's probable that it has the same, runes on it that this one does, though you can't see that well from here.
Are the devils avoiding the runes?
Not really. They're standing in the middle of the bridge. They seem to be ignoring them. They're not like they don't seem to be giving them a wide berth or anything, but they're not like leaning on them either. So.
Do they look recent, or do they look like they've been part of the city before? What do you think of the bridge work or whatever? Like, were they just recently carved, or were they?
Oh no, they definitely look like original construction. It's part of the city, part of the clergy, construction of this entire city.
Did Ingrid learn anything about him?
Yeah, what do I get other than
Oh,
that
right.
they would be useful to us?
You remember, like, you see the different like saints that are like one pillar, there's a procession of them that's like, the sign, the Stations of the Cross or whatever the clergy version of that is. And so like you, with that 18 check, the if you were in a clergy church, what the proper things are to say at each station to pay homage to Triogenes or whatever saint or whatever. So and that kind of gives you, if they generally speaking, if they had any enchantment to them, then that would be how to activate them. But if they don't have any enchantment to them, then you're just gonna be mumbling to yourself, which might blow your cover.
Interesting. Could we tell whether they're enchanted with like Arcana or?
I would
Not
need
that
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
Okay. Not that I have much Arcana, but
that's not enough to know.
Nope.
I'll give it a shot. I don't usually roll Arcana.
Whew. All right, I set the DC pretty high. I was like, I want you to use Detect Magic, but 21 will do it. Yeah, there's definitely an enchantment on those runes.
Okay. Wow. Let's try to get across like stealthily, and that's a backup, I guess.
Yep.
So we say praises to the runes?
Would that make us more of a target?
Yeah, once we get away. That's also something I'm worried about.
Like, oh, praying, are you down here?
Praying to a different god, yeah, that's not. But it also might be helpful to call upon if these are enchanted, and these bridges are still intact. Maybe it's the magic that's still holding these bridges together.
How'd you get quieter, Jay?
I don't know. I'm just thinking. Sorry.
I'm
rubbing my beard, thinking out loud. I'm just kind of mumbling, going,
Yeah. Well, I'd say just try and get across. Maybe, I don't know. Was there another way that we could?
Tatulka saw the other bridge is looks similarly. It's similarly defended. It has identical construction. Not close enough to see if it has the same runes, but it probably, if it's the identical bridge, it probably is.
Yeah.
In fact,
Hey.
Hastor probably was on that bridge on their
Oh, yeah.
trip to the garden earlier, and could tell you that it indeed had some weird human carvings in the rocks.
Sure. What I'm asking about is just how many possible combatants are on each way.
They seem the same. Six
Okay.
each.
Well, I'd say just let's try this one. Try to get across without calling anything, but we know if we do get aggroed, we can always trip the glyphs.
Is your disguise a spell?
It's a spell.
What?
Yeah, disguise self is a spell.
Okay. I don't want you to spend any spell slots, but I was hoping like maybe you could disguise yourself as that spiky demon dude we just saw.
Oh
And-
boy.
and
Yeah.
saying that you're
Maybe a smaller one.
taking us to
I don't think you
Oh,
can tap
yeah.
the force if you do that.
Well, the bone devil has a different assortment of limbs than I do.
Yeah, that one won't work either.
But I can, disguise myself as a regular type devil and do that. Yeah.
But they can see through magic. That's the problem.
True. I mean, Hastor maybe could.
Oh, Hastur might be able to. Yeah.
I mean, already a lizard person, just a quick salamander-esque disguise, and
That's true. I could do that.
yeah.
And I'm not running anything. I'm not concentrating, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a free DM insight check. Devils usually speak to each other in Infernal, and I don't think any of you speak Infernal.
Yeah.
Nope.
They know Common. I mean, they might not, especially during an occupation, they might not think it's strange that they're being spoken to in Common because the devils are speaking to each other and speaking to their subjects in common, and sometimes like to make a show of speaking to each other in common so that the people can hear it.
It's kind of like I'm dragging these people across.
Yeah.
As hostages, sort of thing.
Yeah.
To work. Yeah, that's what I was like thinking.
Or not hostages, prisoners. I can try. Y'all got to remember my charisma is real shitty.
I mean, you don't technically have to say anything, right? Just sort of
push.
Yeah, keep pushing us.
Okay. And I can say stuff to you guys in common that sounds
right.
Like keep moving.
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. I can try and do that.
Cool.
I will do my best.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
We can look angry and disheveled and just
yeah.
Put out. Yeah.
Does casting this as a higher spell slot do anything? I don't think it does.
I don't think it might change.
Yeah, I don't think it changes it. Okay. I'm going to keep basically the same configuration as much as possible.
Yeah.
Sure. What kind of devil are you becoming?
Lizard-like.
I keep pushing people around.
Okay, there were definitely. Where's my map? Where's my Burning City map?
All right.
You said salamanders?
Yeah, I was thinking, but is a salamander someone who's working up here, or are they fighting somewhere else?
Yeah, good point.
Oh, I think weren't the salamanders a different faction, or did I misremember that?
Salamanders would definitely be a different faction. If they're with anyone, they're with Willick.
Okay, yeah, you don't want to do that then.
No.
You saw barbed devils, spined devils, and bearded devils on your way out of the city. So, barbed devils have tails.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Spine devils fly, and they have wings. You can't be one of those.
Yeah.
No.
Bearded devils, I mean, they
I
also
don't-
have tails. They're the right limbs, but these are bearded devils right in front of you, and it might be awkward to look like somebody they know.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will. Oh no, barb devil, I suppose.
All
Yep.
right.
Okie dokie. I cast it.
All right.
I'm gonna see how many things I can make match my illusion, I suppose. Like if let's see, barb devil's got something on their tail, I should probably tie something on there.
Okay. Yeah. Bad devil.
Kind of wrap my frill down and things like that.
Well, I mean, disguise stealth is a spell, so it's like magic, right?
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's an illusion for anything that doesn't match your skin.
Mm. Mhm.
So I
Right.
want to make
Gotcha.
sure.
For example, if you use this spell to add a hat to your outfit, objects will still pass through the hat, and anyone who touches it would feel nothing.
Gotcha.
etc.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
just kind of doing what I can to make sure
Yeah.
You've
smoke
got
doesn't pass through my face or something.
right. You've got the proper amount of spikes everywhere, and
Mm-hmm.
While Hester is doing that, Ingrid, is there any way you can make us look a little bit more disheveled and hide our weapons and stuff?
Yeah. Hit you on the head.
Slap right across. Want to and do that?
You gotta hit a little bit harder than that. I mean, I didn't even feel it.
armor class 20 over here.
Well, now you look the part anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
I jump in a pile of charcoal. I don't know.
Down in some soot, y'all.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely plenty of ash and
Alright.
soot around. You've probably, just walking here have gotten enough on yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Wasteland.
More dirt.
More dirt.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right, we going for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna poke them all with a.
Still have pass without trace going, so you've got a veil of shadows and silence radiating around your little group. So that definitely adds to the aura.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just
Oh, yeah.
seem like some regular yahoos walking through town. And yeah, you're so you're gonna push these others in front of you, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let me find a barb devil or a bearded
That
devil.
actually, pass without
Yeah,
trace will
but
help you.
somebody-
You can just like touch your ear and go, "I can't hear you. I can't hear you."
Make a intelligence check? Investigation check. All right, let me try this investigation check with this bearded
No.
devil. Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
The bearded devil in charge is just happy you're not telling him to do anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the spine devils are just kind of flapping about. Those spine devils, right? Yep. 4 spine devils, which they're small. They fly. They're sort of like giant imps with spiky tails, basically. They're not perched on the bridge, the sides of the bridge, because that's where all the runes are. But they're flapping about, and they're just kind of watching and don't really care. And one of the bearded devils just kind of waves you through.
Cool. Let's go.
That works.
Yep.
All right.
There.
They all laugh because they love a fire joke. Also, their They're evil, so they love puns.
All right.
All right, so we can head down through this neighborhood, or we can head out and go down the giant, slightly burning, mall.
Let's stay off like the main road
Yeah,
there.
keep as much cover as possible.
Mhm.
Okay. I roll for another random encounter.
Hi, Ingrid. Why are you random?
It's always Igbrin. Sorry, it's because I keep moving the Igbrin token.
Yeah. Cool.
Igbrin has betrayed you all again.
No.
Oh, neat.
Hell. Scott says it's neat. We're like,
Nope.
Oh,
No good.
so as you're going down this mostly abandoned street, there is a you can see a charred humanoid corpse just in the middle of the street, clutching a silvered longsword in its hand. And periodically, a gout of hellfire erupts upward from this corpse.
It's fine, I'm sure. It's not my problem.
Investigate.
Okay.
I want to know. I extremely
know
want to
what the
know.
fuck that is.
How closely are you investigating?
Oh, like maybe 10 feet.
Okay, then you'll have disadvantage on your investigate check.
No.
Okay, that's
fine.
I can get closer if I'm.
No, yeah. If you're really intrigued, you can move closer, but
All right. There.
oh,
that's pretty good. I mean, there's a silvered sword. I guess I should have left somebody without a silvered weapon so that this had more draw to it.
Right now, it just seems like a warning, like this won't help you.
But there's the corpse's belt pouch bulges a little bit. Seems like it still has something inside, and it is not looking particularly burnt. The pouch itself.
That's why you got a quarterstaff.
Yep, that is. Actually, honestly, I was kind of investigating more to see what maybe happened.
Oh,
but
sure. While you're investigating, you notice that, but also you're getting fought some devils. Decided to stand up to the new government in town and got made an example of.
Okay, is this like one of the fighters from High Hall, or is this just a person?
This seems to just be a person.
Dang.
Yeah, especially the silver sword means they were probably some kind of adventurer who tried to help people.
Or just a follower of Triogenes who believed that, the little people can rise up and become heroic.
Yeah, poor guy.
Well, I mean, still heroic, just
just not successfully so.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that pouch, or I'll poke at it and see if it gets
wiggles.
It wiggles away. I don't want to touch him.
Poking at it from a distance with your quarterstaff. All right, give me a dex save with advantage for being far away when the gout of flame launches out of the corpse.
Saving throw with save. Yes. Okay. With advantage.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Nice. You're good. You dodge the entire thing. Don't even take half damage, and manage to pop the clasp on the belt pouch, and a potion vial kind of rolls out. Does one of those, roll at a sort of carve a circle as it rolls out into the street, and It's far enough away. You managed with a 24 deck save. In addition to getting out of the way, you managed to deftly pop that
Nice.
that clasp open. So you've got some sort of potion as.
I straight up smacked the burning leather until like something broke.
Yeah.
Nothing about this. I was just like, yeah. What is it? I want it. What is it? I have it.
You do have it.
Gotta sniff it.
You can, you can examine it, take a sip, or use Arcana, or let's see.
I can show it to somebody. Someone else might know.
All right, I'll check it out with Arcana.
Yeah.
Trying to see what the official identify a potion rules even are, because I never do that.
I think you actually have to have this spell identify.
That's for let's see, identifying a magic item. Identify spell is the fastest way to reveal an item's properties.
Should I roll Arcana? Roll Arcana. There's my Arcana roll.
Okay.
With my herbalism skills, I'm like, it's not alcohol.
It's not booze. Thanks.
It's definitely an enchantment. Let me hang on. I've got this information in front of me. I've got this information. It'll just take me a moment to find.
Like, is it a fire protection? Is it just like a healing potion? What's the deal?
Well,
they didn't drink it, so probably
yeah.
not.
Probably a potion of water breathing.
Useful.
Super useful. I will give you the School of Magic as soon as I find it. It is a transmutation spell of some kind.
Oh.
Oh. Well,
All
maybe
yours.
I'll get back to Gramagal after this.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Okay, so somebody can. So who's keeping that potion?
I will.
Okay. I'll add it to your
Put it in consumables, I assume.
Yep, just potion of guy on street.
That's what I'm calling it.
Yes.
Let's hope we don't run into anything else on the way.
Yep. Well.
Famous last words.
Let us
Well, I
see.
said it.
Well, we'll almost certainly have to fight something along the way.
No, we don't want to fight anything. We're doing this sneaky.
We shall see.
I almost multi-classed into monk. And I was like, next level. Next level.
Gotta be a ninja.
The
rules.
It just is how we all play.
Yeah.
It's like, let's avoid as many fights as we possibly can and live as long as we possibly can.
Right.
Need to train Johnny not to just attack everything.
Yeah, poor Johnny, just being like, wait, everyone's running? Yes. Why? What do you do?
Wanted to hit things, I would have been a tank. Sorry.
Right.
Oops. Get out of here, guy. There it is. Okay, so continuing on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Around here,
Mm.
you spot another entity. Yeah, entities. So there's one of these many statues of saints and whatnot that are around the city, and some of them have been knocked over, but some of them are very convenient perches. So, and this is one of those. And atop it is a creature that doesn't seem to fit in with the rest of the army around here. I mean, it's still an otherworldly, beastly thing. Let me just add it to your. Let me add a giant freaking graphic to your map again.
Oh boy. It's a Jim Henson thing.
Yeah, it's a Jim Henson thing.
What is that?
That is a Jim Henson thing.
Obviously.
That is a giant hybrid of humanoid and vulture. Its gnarled bestial body and broad wings, stinking of awful.
I make a nature check?
Sure. It's let me just finish its description, then I'll get to your nature check. It is large, about the same size as like the Bone Devil, but it's got feathery wings, and instead of leathery ones, it is it has skin, unlike the Bone Devil. It is, and it's just
Skin.
it's sort of sitting atop this statue and just sort of looking off into the distance like it's just lost in thought. This is not a natural creature. That is what I can give you with nature skill check.
Right.
Religion might give you more.
Okay.
I don't have great religion. I got +2. I don't know what other people got.
+2 also. Yep.
I got a +3.
Igrin, with much knowledge of bird things.
Yeah.
This is a demon, not a devil. When such characterizations here on Giza, there's a little more specific characterization of things. This would be based on Gramagal's descriptions of the belligerents in this area. This thing is not part of the Golden Legion. You haven't seen anything like this. It seems more like one of Willick's people. It's just kind of perched up here, just kind of lost in thought.
Kind of a wild hunt sort of guy, huh? Willick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What does it want?
Actually, are they intelligent? Do they communicate? You should know that with a 20.
Yeah, it's a demon. All demons speak to some degree. It's at least as intelligent as Totolka, so our baseline for
Okay, so it doesn't see us. What is it likely to do if it does see us?
Let me make a perception check for it.
Was that your? Oh, that's your insight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still hiding.
I thought that was Scott rolling as you for a second.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's gonna fuck you right up. There you go.
Oh hey. It's a Vrock. Also known as a type 7 demon, I think. Oh, that actually rolled directly from D&D Beyond. That's pretty cool. I don't have a token in here, but I clicked on the monster description in D&D Beyond on Wisdom, and then it prompted me. That's neat. So yeah, it does not see you. What is it likely to do if it does see you? This any normal day probably capture you and take you to its leader, or kill you and feast on your entrails. This one, I mean, with that crit and a little bird person knowledge, it's clearly it seems like it's flown up from the battle below, and it's having a bad day or an existential crisis, and has just decided to come up here and think about life, and so it's probably not very aggressive right now.
That is a depressed bird demon. Okay.
But
does it need a buddy? I mean,
we can relate. Yeah, we're having a rough day.
Yeah,
bad day.
It is existential crisis day, isn't it? Like, pretty literally.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Let's be discreet still and try and get past it, I guess, so we can cast this spell.
Give it a bro nod, just like okay, see you.
It doesn't even know you're there with
Yeah.
with the spell going, and
Bless
you.
you.
All right.
Definitely want to be buddies with it, but I know if we get its attention,
Right.
it'll stop being chill immediately.
It'll just want to go like, oh, maybe killing some things will cheer me up.
So, killing things
Oh,
is
some targets. That's cool.
killing things has always cheered me up before. Let's see if it cheers me up. Oh, I killed them all, and I don't feel any better. Oh well. All right, so yeah, you can easily get past it. It is very distracted. How do you want to approach the High Hall Cathedral? Or do you just want to, to cast your spell from outside?
Outside, it's 1,000 feet. We just want to make sure, and it'll last for 10 minutes or is it an hour?
I think it was an hour.
Should be able to see most of the High Hall if we get close enough.
Locate object. I've never seen it, so describe or name an object that is familiar to you. I already got the name, and I can describe it.
Yep.
Sense of the description and the object's location as long as the object is 1,000 feet. All right, standard roll. Cast spell. We're gonna. What happens if I do this at a higher level? Spell can locate object. I just cast the second one. Sure. Yeah. All right. There we go.
All right. You sense the direction of the object's location. Let's see. Put you up against the wall of the cathedral. It is definitely in the cathedral. It is area, and it is definitely below ground level. I mean, it's above where you are, but it's below the, cathedral level. Probably, one of those areas you went through beneath the cathedral before.
Cool.
Yep. I assume that big cracked area that's broken is actually cracked and broken.
Yes.
All right. Is the front gate also busted in?
Yeah, the front gate is it's broken open, and they're not really defending this. They're sort of leaving it as an example of,
Yeah.
to the people to abandon the church because it's worthless,
Well, since we've got pass without trace, let's go around the backside, I guess, since it's under
Yeah.
already. We don't want to go in the front door and then try to go back down the elevator and all that stuff that we did. Hopefully.
You infer from the lava rivers everywhere that perhaps going through the lava tubes is not the safest way to proceed.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the backside of the broken down area.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Just not through the front door. Just yep.
I can move now. I don't have to be Egbert. I can just be a moving. You can just be a moving aura.
Beep, beep.
All right. I guess we're going back to High Hall Cathedral.
Woohoo!
Oh, most of these people aren't here anymore. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Those people aren't here anymore. Those people aren't here anymore. That thing's not here anymore. All right, let's put you all in proper position. I guess Balaam's body is not here anymore.
it's sort of here.
Yeah, true. In a bag.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what about the magic wand of missiles?
Oh yeah. It's been
yeah,
several
we've done a
days.
yeah.
Here, I'll just roll for it.
Cool. Thank you.
It is back up to full 7 charges.
Sweet. Okay.
If we get stuck, who's got it?
Oh, I've got it.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Raid Balaam's pockets.
Oh, it was
That-
very
yeah,
helpful.
Yeah, it would make sense that Ingrid would have it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in it, huh?
What's that?
It's
Oh,
in
yeah.
here.
You guys were, yeah, you got in the castle by the back way, and but you can get into this cathedral any way you want. Clearly, you guys know how to get in through the windows. Yeah, you don't have to come straight up the front gate if you don't want. I just threw you on the map.
Any hellhounds? Or we already checked for that?
Does not seem to be patrolled at all at this point.
All right.
Let's try
Which
to get
probably means it's
through-
too dangerous for like even demons, which is great.
Should we just the closest way down is probably still the center, right?
Yeah.
Let's go check one of the closest windows over here
Mm.
from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see my click?
Oh, sorry, I was on a different map.
That's interesting looking.
I'm just thinking just wander around the outside and then go in closest to the.
Sorry, where did you want to be?
If you zoom out,
I'm zoomed out. I can't see it. Up here?
why is my little thing so tiny?
You have to hold it down.
I
Oh,
am.
you want to go here?
I'm just thinking wander around the outside and then go through a window. Yeah.
Top leftish.
Top
Middle.
leftish? This area? This area? Oh, I
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, it's just so small. It's because it's such a giant map.
Oh, the pixels are it's not proportionally making the pixels. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Right.
Okay.
So many pixels.
That's just my thought. Just wander
I've
around the
noticed
outside.
a minor difference in the map.
What's different?
Just that. Wasn't that a fist before? Pretty sure it was a fist.
It was an open hand when we came up the elevator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
Mm.
true.
Circles are going badly. Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Nothing?
Hmm.
All right.
How
So
am I going?
without it being combat, you can easily get in the window. We wouldn't have to make any rolls to see how long it takes.
All right. I assume when we look in the window that you don't see anybody, we'll go in.
Yeah, you don't see anybody. You've got what the fuck is
I can't move my character.
that? Weird. I'll just make a new Titolka. It might be confused because of the Titolkas.
Hmm.
The new Titolka has arrived.
Oh, no, that's not working either. I can't.
Are you clicked on the little icon of the
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you click?
I'm on the wrong thing. That's why I can't move anything.
person?
Yeah, if you're on the measure or something, I think it doesn't let you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they've left these bodies out to rot. They've definitely been chewed on by various things. This table is actually quite nice for. They've desecrated it a little bit, but they've left it mostly. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Fucking
I don't like that.
weird thing.
Zoom in. I gotta zoom in.
It's fine.
It doesn't get better when you zoom in.
No, it sure
No.
doesn't.
No.
Is that a top-down view, or is what?
I have no official comment on what the fuck that
Looks like
is.
an angler, like the top view or the front view of an anglerfish eating somebody. Except,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like these are the eyes right here.
Yeah,
This is the top of the head.
it's very,
I
it's
didn't
very weird looking. If you want, more information on it, you can get closer.
Oh, geez. Well.
Don't touch anything in here.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not touching.
Probably the
it.
best idea.
God. But yeah, I'll look at that from 1,
10
2,
feet away.
15 feet away.
Yeah, it's just like a suit of armor that
Yeah, I can see the top of like
it's like a helmet.
the helmet,
And then
but then there's something superimposed on it. It's...
Or like
yeah,
a fish head. Like I don't.
it's
Are these arms? Like.
Yeah, it looks like a shoulder, and then
it's moving strangely and looks like it might destroy you if you get closer to it. So I'd avoid it if I were you.
Well, yeah. That's why I'm looking from over here.
yeah.
Yeah, some sort of demon has decided to inhabit this statue over there, and is busily making a trap out of it, and is graffitiing itself as we go.
Sorry, I'm trying to delete it.
Got it.
No. Select shit.
Guessing this is the way we have to go. Can we walk through this thing?
No.
Step over whatever that is?
That's like banners. Those are banners hanging from you can step through that. It functions basically like a curtain, or you can go around it.
All right, being super
Cloaker.
scared, paranoid, and sneaky, and
this giant statue of Emiria is undoubtedly not been left undisturbed.
And it. Oh. Okay.
It's covering up the secret staircase. It will have been removed.
at least toppled over at the very least.
Yeah. The secret staircase will become secret again.
But we know where it is.
You do. It's under that fist.
I assume my detect object is still going since I'm still
Yeah, it is beneath you.
Alright.
How's the fire elemental doing?
Just, hanging out. We got a little more power.
Oh.
Has not been released, however.
Oh.
Seems like it's still bound to that spot.
What symbol do you use for concentrating?
If you click, there's one of them actually says concentrate. It's which one is it? Oh, I don't know if it's actually on there.
Grappled, incapacitated.
It's not on there. Oh no, it's the third one. Between the heart and the deafened. Third one, top row.
Oh.
And when that's on, the combat thing will actually prompt you to make a Constitution check anytime you take damage, which is a nice reminder.
Right.
Because that's the most forgettable thing, I think, in D&D.
That's why I turned it on, because I'm like, I gotta concentrate on this detect object thing. Detect. Beep 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 beep. Beep beep beep.
So
that altar thing that was kind of illusory the last time you were here is nice and solid.
What? I poke it.
It's still solid.
Hey. I wasn't expecting that.
You came from the non-secret side before and just left.
Mm-hmm.
I
Cool.
smack it. Is it totally solid?
Yeah.
What shall I roll?
Investigate probably.
Okay, I'm not great at and
Get your investigate person over here.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm busy.
You having a chat with the fire elemental?
I'm trying to get it out.
Okay. I'll make an Arcana check.
For some reason, I'm very irritated with this. Can I talk to it and get any hints?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Do you speak
Oh,
do
no.
you speak Ignan?
No, I do not. Someone else does, but I don't.
Yeah, someone else does.
Yeah, I can't remember who.
Me neither.
Languages.
I think you guys had every elemental language except for Ignan. Sam has Sam had Aquan. Igbryn has Auran for speaking to the air elementals. But there's fire elementals here now. Primordial, but those are all dialects of primordial. So actually, yes, you probably can converse with it on a basic level. Yeah, there's it points at a sigil on the floor that needs. You don't know how to get this thing open, Sam. It points. It's like, hey, sigil, break sigil.
Oh, okay. Ow.
It's just like an iron ring on the inlaid into the floor there. That
I hear some commotion going on and go back.
Chatting.
What you doing?
These guys have spears. Can I use it to pry the iron off?
Sure.
Okay, I'll grab a spear and try that.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't see any reason to make a roll out of this. Poof. You have released a fire elemental into the world.
Yep.
And it is very thankful.
All right.
It rumbles, thank you. And kind of studies you for a moment. Like it's trying to, learn something about you. And then it launches itself off into the sky.
Oh, cool. All right.
Bye.
Okie dokie.
You've made a fire elemental friend.
Come on now.
Hooray. Okay.
I'm gonna keep doing this.
Okay.
Can you come take a look at this thing for a second?
Yeah, I can do that.
And then you can go
Let me just pop this off over here, and then
waving. Hey, over.
They're making a little fire elemental army.
I am.
All right. You will, over the next 5, 10, 15 minutes, release a 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a lot.
5, 6, 7, 8.
12,
do 2 of them first, and then come investigate. Come on.
I can. Yeah, I was just getting this one because it was right where I was, anyways.
Right. Because the spell that I'm concentrating on, is sitting here inside my head, is limited. And
okay, fine. Maybe I have other goals.
Yeah. If we free the whole city, well, you're as
Well,
good as I am.
apparently my heart was not in it.
Very distracted, clearly.
I gotta finish all this, and then I'll be back. Okay. Actually, if I'm freeing these guys, hey, can one of you guys burn this thing open?
Yeah, I trying to lift it, I guess.
Oh, I'm thinking just melt the stone away.
That's a lot of work.
Hey, I do have a fire elemental. How convenient.
Or even heat it up in a certain spot where it cracks, you know?
Hey, thanks for letting me out. I've been there so long. I think I used to be an air elemental. Huh.
Really? That seems weird.
It really does.
Okay. Very rude. Like, Anyways, you think you must happen or nah?
This thing?
Yeah.
Have you guys tried this lever over here yet?
Shakes my head.
I'm gonna look at you. I'm looking at you.
Don't look at me. You couldn't find it either.
Katoka pulls the lever.
Thank you. That's my reward for freeing you, I guess. Take care.
Thanks. I'm gonna go look up that Willick army. They seem like they'd be a great place for someone like me.
Yeah.
Look me up if you ever get over that way. My name's says something in fire.
Phlegm noise.
My name is, fire noise, not phlegm noise. That'd be a water elemental.
Depends on is it Phlegathon the same reach as phlegm?
Oh, Johnny has arrived.
Oh, what up?
Hello, Johnny.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, cool. I've been here for like 10 minutes, but for some reason my headset wasn't working. But I finally got it running.
Oh, nice. I heard that. I thought somebody just like dropped and come back real quick. I didn't realize.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Why is this working? I'm totally trying to jump on for the last hour.
Nice. Well, all right. So we assumed that Johannes had other stuff going on, and disappeared while these folks were getting safe haven from Gramagal the wizard to.
Oh, okay, cool.
And we've gone. The whole city's gone to hell. You check the city.
Have they rested?
They have rested.
Yeah.
They have taken 3. It's been 3 days. The transit from the other planet took a while. Then they hunkered down and did some research. So yes, definitely long rest.
Wonderful. I'm gonna get my health back then.
And clearly, Johannes has been. You guys got separated probably after the Bone Devil fight, and Johannes has made his own way through this occupied by devils sort of burning city for the past couple of days. We can sort out what exactly that is, but for whatever reason, maybe his own curiosity, maybe he has divined the same thing that the rest of the group has, or maybe he was just trying to meet back up with the 4 people in town that he actually knows.
Possibly.
Johannes is probably in this cathedral somewhere. Maybe playing the organ. I don't know what Johannes would be doing.
Yeah, I'll just probably pull myself out from underneath a piece of rubble or something. Who knows? Maybe I was unconscious. I was not for 3 days though, but
who knows?
You're just hiding.
yeah, I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah.
The safest place to hide from the devils once they cleared the place was back in the cathedral because they didn't want to go there.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, if you guys want to
look here again,
right? So character to character, you guys can catch up Johannes on what's going on if you like.
hey, glad you're still alive. Do you need any healing, or you've been resting? Are you good? You need some water? Here's some water.
I have rested. Thank you. I'll take a quaff of the water, I guess.
There isn't much water here.
I will not drink as much as I said I was going to drink. I'm going to take a sip.
Okay. Thanks.
Did we escape the hell, or are we in hell with Comical?
We're totally in hell. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
We had the choice. I mean, we got as many refugees off on the ship as we could, but there's something about being a citizen of this city that's tied everyone who's signed their name in a little book or something, and so pretty much everyone who lives here couldn't leave.
Is Billy Raoul still with us?
He has fucked off.
Okay.
And we are here to go try to find this book that has the citizens of Sid Minos' names here, so that at the very least we can start trying to either help the people or get them out of here, modify the book. Not 100% sure, but it just seemed like the book was the best idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like a census book of all the people in Sid Minos. If you put your name, you're stuck. The devils have your soul. So
yeah,
getting this book is the first
Fair.
priority. Yeah, and it's somewhere inside the high tower or high
High church. High hall.
Yeah, high hall.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that works.
Yep. You got some magic weapons on you?
Do I have what?
Do you have any magic weapons on you?
I pull out my packed weapon, my rapier that I can kind of just form out of, thin air, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so that's magic. Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's very magic. And it's also my spell focus now. So I can shoot, I'll just blast through it.
Oh, nice.
Do any of you have a shield I can use?
I got a shield, but you can't have it.
Well, if we find an extra shield somewhere, I can totally use one now because I have a free hand.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Good idea.
I mean, there might be one lying around in here, just on the ground.
That's,
It seems likely. I think there's some guards over there. One of these. There's certainly.
Look.
There's some dead bandits down here. Yeah, you can certainly scavenge a shield from around here somewhere. So yeah, if you want to add
Wonderful.
a shield.
I will absolutely add a shield to my equipment.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, if you want to add a shield to my equipment, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just. I think that's a not a. That's a shield.
And should I also go add that to my other character sheet thing or whatever? Or does it automatically do that?
It's nothing's automatic, unfortunately. But I have added a shield to your foundry character, which
Excellent.
bumped your armor class up to 17. Is that right? Dex is Dex is 3. Shield is 2 more, makes 15.
Before my magic armor, basically.
Oh, jeez.
Well, no, that's with my magic armor. Sorry, no, my armor's already 17 because I have the armor class of 14 because of Dex. I got the cloak of protection, which is 1 or 2. I think it's 1.
It should be 13 because of Dex. It's plus 4 for
13. Okay, 13 because of Dex, 1 because of the cloak of protection, which makes it 14 plus the 3 from the mage armor, which puts me at 17. So I think the shield makes it higher than that.
Okay, hang on. Let me see. You can use mage armor with regular armor, right?
You can't use mage armor with regular armor, but I think you can use mage armor with a shield.
Spell.
I don't think that counts.
Target dons armor. Or
casting.
I don't know the answer to that because they so often talk about, natural armor works fine with a shield and whatnot, but it always specifically says you can use this with a shield, and of course mage armor, they decided to not specify one way or the other. Neat. So let's see.
And it says as long as you don't wear armor. Shield's equipment, right? I mean, unless it's counted armor.
I'm not gonna parse it that closely.
Because
if a shield didn't count as armor, then natural armor wouldn't have to say that a shield is okay, that you can't wear armor, but you can have a shield, because that would already be covered by not saying, by etc. So let me find out. And find out if there's a fact. Robin?
I'm pretty sure as a warlock, you won't be able to cast a spell with a shield unless you have a feat to get proficiency with shields?
Some warlocks have proficiency with shields.
Yeah, I can use my sword as a spell focus now, so
Cool. So
I figure that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't really freehand stuff.
Yeah, but it's.
I don't think anyway.
Hang on. Look up everything.
Okay, because the player handbook mentions armor class, and you can wear armor and carry a shield. So it does specify the difference between the two. So.
Yeah. So we'll get back to that. Hang on.
So it's in a separate category than armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Do you need a shield proficiency though? I'm not even sure how that works.
That's what I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah. Yep. Because fighter classes have proficiencies in light armor, medium armor, shields, and warlock only has proficiency in light armor. So if you use a shield without proficiency, I think Robin would know better because she was doing it earlier. But there are penalties. You get the armor class, but I think everything you do is at disadvantage or something. I don't remember.
You get disadvantage and you can't cast spells.
Gotcha.
Unless you're pact bound or something, some warlock feature you took, like specifically gave you shields, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, well, see, my sword allows me to use my sword as a spell focus. I figured that was okay, but yeah, maybe not.
Well, yeah, the sword's fine. It's just you have to get shield proficiency somewhere. There's a feat, or take a level in a class that has it, or whatever.
Well, that's frustrating, but hey, whatever.
There is actually a proficiency.
What's your AC right now?
Look at that. I don't know. I've never even noticed that before, but you're right. It does have a proficiency in shield.
Your AC is better than mine.
Mm-hmm.
With the
that's the goal. That's what I'm trying to get is the good AC. You know?
Okay.
And
Yeah,
yes,
you can have the good AC, but you'll have disadvantage. So.
Okay.
So
then,
yes,
yeah, I'll hold on to the shield, but I won't exactly wear it then.
Okay.
If that's the case.
You can always grab it and hide behind it when you don't need to do other things, which is what Totolka was doing for a level until she could get shield proficiency, as I recall. And the good news is anything that gives a set armor class can't combo with other things that give a set armor class, but shields give a bonus, not a set armor class. So yes, you can combine mage armor and a shield whenever that's handy.
Okay, fair.
All right, let's unequip the shield, but it still has your armor class wrong. Should be.
Without the shield, it should be a total of 17 with the mage armor on, basically, because it's 14 plus.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to manually edit that. Oh, and of course now it becomes 18. I type in 17 and it becomes 18 because it's adding the cloak of protection. So I'll type in 16 and it'll become 17 because it's 13 for mage armor plus 3 for dex, and then the cloak of protection is adding 1. Correct?
What's up, sorry?
You were saying, like you weren't sure about what I was saying.
Oh, no, I was just thinking to myself and reading stuff. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. All right, so Johannes has arrived and scavenged a shield and been caught up and done some practice maneuvers with the shield and decided that's too unwieldy. How do people do this? And
okay.
Also, if you're fighting with a rapier, you really don't want a shield.
I know, but it would look stupid, but it'd be good for numbers.
It kind of off balances you, honestly. A buckler,
for sure.
Jay, we both used to fight rapier and buckler, so that's not necessarily.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm thinking like a full arm shield versus a buckler. They're two different things.
Mm-hmm.
I have a light shield.
Yeah.
I mean, bucklers aren't a thing in 5e, right? They're like
I'm sure they're a thing.
I want to say they're
there are editions where
they flavor a shield as a buckler kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, There's editions where they only give like a +1 to armor class, and they can only be used against 1 attack per turn, or all kinds of stuff. But yeah, they did not do anything like that with 5th edition. Igbrin has begun pacing in the corner as Johann is trying to figure out a shield has gone on for too long.
Sorry about that.
All right, let's go. Let's go down the stairs.
I'm just looking for inspiration.
Easily bored, get an inspiration.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's Fank.
Easily
You guys go
convinced.
first. You sneaky people go first.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Astra next? I'll go middle.
Inventory.
I mean, you're our tank too, but yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't want me to drop my concentration for a second.
True.
True. You're trying to locate the object. All right. You get down to the catacomb level where you were before, and they still don't have a map of because there's no combat on that level, hopefully. And Sam, the book is definitely another level down. You are
Out there, Scott.
what's that?
You cut out
Okay.
for me anyway.
You're in the catacomb level, and the book is one more level down. Probably want to take one of the 2 available lifts. You rode one of them up when you escaped this place. There's another one that could be used as well. Up to you.
Keep going down, and I think because this only lasts. I'm sorry, I thought the casting time was 10 minutes, but it only lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, I thought it lasted an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
1 action self.
10 minutes. All right, move fast.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, as soon as you feel like we've walked around this entire thing and come back into here, and Hester had freed up some spirits, so I'm pretty sure after I know that it's down 1 more level from here,
Yeah.
it's gone.
I'll give you a direction once we get down to the next level, and then it'll dissipate. How's that?
Okay, sounds fair to me.
All right. Let's see. Let me just get this. Let me run all the Dwergar out of here and put the new denizens of this place in place. All right. So you get. So there is one decision point. You've got the lift you exited on, but you also discovered a second lift. So you can either go the way you're familiar with, or you can go into the unknown.
let's explore. That's me, though.
Well, we know we didn't walk by any kind of book the way we came up, so
I'm down
Yeah.
with exploring and looking for a book.
Yeah.
let's go down the other way because it wasn't anything along our path before. So
Pretty sure.
Okay. Let me get you in position on the map. Oop.
we know it's not the way we came, so it's got to be somewhere closer the other way. And I can always cast the spell again if we need to.
Yeah.
Someone's voice came out really weird for a second.
I think that was me on a weird echo.
Oh, I forgot doors. Draw some doors real quick. Like, why can you see everything? Oh, because I didn't make any doors. Neat. It's always good to check what you can see after I put you on the map. All right, so it's a similar lift that you were on the last time. It just sort of operates automatically on a the big gear turns, and you just kind of ride down with it. You can squeeze the 5 of you onto it all at the same time, and we will reactivate. Oh, wrong level. I will reactivate beneath the cathedral. Oh, and you can just see right through the wall. That's neat.
Not really.
Nothing to see here.
Looking away.
All right, that went well. So yeah, you can hear you've descended into a new area of what is clearly that Dwergar area, sort of castle area that you were in before. And Sam, right before your spell ends, you get a ping from off in this direction for your locate object.
Okay.
And I accidentally made some light sources while I was doing that. Ooh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that did anything. So off to the northeast somewhere is the book you seek, probably.
All right.
Gonna listen at some doorways.
Okay. Seems like there might be some people around here.
Oh, persuasion.
Listen to that one, I guess. The one to the northeast.
Okay. Yeah, you can give me a perception check. Nothing through that door.
Hey, Aster, you're closer. You're in the way of the door. You might want
Okay, I can listen. I guess just perception then, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure is nothing through that door.
Oh, there's nothing in here.
Don't open it yet.
It's already open. There's nothing in there.
Too late.
There is indeed nothing in there.
Well, more doors.
More doors.
Yep.
Candles on my back.
I want to look around.
What about this door before we...
Want to perceive with eyes now.
Sure. This looks like it's just a
We're going up.
supply room for maybe elevator maintenance or something, but it's pretty abandoned at this point.
I gotta listen to this door.
Okay.
Alright. Should I listen at the other door?
You gonna shout that at him while he's listening to the door, or are you gonna
I'm just gonna
go over there and ask him, or?
Actually,
Why are we having that? The Tolka. Huh, +4.
where?
All right, so you hear what sounds like an interrogation happening on the other side of that door.
Me or Sam?
Yes.
Okay, they go in the same room.
Yes, you're both you both hear an interrogation happening on the other side of the room and share that information with each other instantaneously.
We hear the same thing.
Incredible.
The ping was off to my side, so
Yeah, I'd rather go through this door just in case it's easier to get to the...
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that room, when we came through before, that was one big room with 3 doors.
I open the door slowly.
All right, like in a stealthy fashion.
As in a stealthy fashion, yes.
All right, let's make a roll for that. See how stealthy.
So we still got the pass without trace going or not?
I don't recall.
I think it's. It would have probably taken us an hour to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much get across the city. I agree.
I'm gonna hide in this corner over here.
Okay.
I can see Tolka.
Wow.
Okay.
Time to make a big distraction.
So, you see.
Guess I'll do a stealth check too.
Oh no! What?
Nope.
Oh boy, you made a loud noise.
I did make a loud noise.
I already stopped
Oh,
There's a lot of
no.
action in the air. You get a little bit of an achoo. It happens.
It's fine. I mean, Samuel rolled enough. Yeah, I rolled 23. He knows where everybody is. He's known where you are the entire time.
Yeah.
So, in this room, there is a clergy priest, Father Gideon here, who's Hestor met earlier. He is there, and a recognizable Dwergar mind master. Not recognizable as in the same guy, but you've encountered these.
Recognizable as such.
Yes, exactly. And this strange 3 foot tall, gray skinned thing with tentacles on its face.
It's fine.
Yeah. These and Gideon and the Mind Master seem to be trying to get information out of the small purple gray
Oh dear.
alien man.
Has it got a laser gun in its hand?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I want
He's
it.
not armed at all because he's a prisoner of these two.
Okay.
Now, there is also a statue in this room that looks very similar to our. It looks like a much larger version of the small man with the laser pistol, and it seems like they were trying to get information from him about this.
Why is the statue here?
What the fuck is this? Yeah.
What
And
the fuck are you?
You have interrupted, and they are not happy about it. And normally I would roll for initiative at this point, but it's already 5:30. I don't want to start a combat at 5:30. So,
just roll persuasion and say that I persuaded.
So you open the door, and this priest turns towards you, Sam, and says, "What kind of demon are you?"
Not a demon. Not a demon
Just,
at all.
we're from Bear. We're from Bear.
We're just
the country.
We hid in the caverns away when we started seeing things going crazy, and we're just passing on through. You carry on with your whatever you're doing. I assume you're not a demon, so you're good doing whatever you're doing.
Stop there, turtle demon. This is my fortress. You cannot just pass through as you wish, willy-nilly.
You're busy. You're really busy. You're a busy person.
I met you earlier. I looked like a human.
I do not recall you at all.
Well,
Hey, yo, is that a fucking get 'em?
What?
Is that a fucking get 'em?
That's what I'm trying to determine.
Is that a get him?
Yo.
Get him! Roll for initiative.
It's what we're trying to determine. It's very small. I think it's possibly a juvenile version, stuck in physical form.
Shit, dude. Can we help you out somehow, or like?
You can leave by the way you came.
Well, we're from Bear, so we've got some, some generational understanding of get 'em.
Okay, make a persuasion check on that.
Okay. I'm gonna do it with advantage.
Oh.
Hey.
Why?
Apparently not.
I mean, did you use inspiration for it? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna declare that I'm doing it with advantage.
No, you gave me inspiration for dancing around.
I did. Down the hall to your east, there, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
You can see a minotaur, the skeleton of a minotaur carrying a very large axe is moving into position to keep an eye on you.
Oh, wait a minute. This isn't a solid wall?
That is correct. That's just like a step down.
Oh, okay. I thought I was walking into a dead end.
No, that's yeah. I don't know what that is. It's the artist drew a line there and then didn't get rid of it when there's no wall ended
Gotcha.
up
No,
there.
yeah.
So I did not put a wall there. So where were we? Yes, you were persuading. Perhaps you could be useful. What kind of demon are you?
Again, from Bear. Don't know if you've heard of it. Country that used to be to your south.
Demons.
Oh, look, there's a fucking Minotaur skeleton. So when he was alive, he probably came from there.
Probably. So everybody.
I did tell you all this guy was real racist, right?
He's pretty bad. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you said
yeah.
so, but one thing to be told and another thing to experience it.
Yeah.
Dragar is kind of skulking backwards towards the exit. All of you hear in your head. I wouldn't say you hear in your head so much as you freely experience the thought, we should help that little guy.
I mean, I was kind of feeling that way because I don't like this guy at all.
Liking this guy much.
Does it
easier.
feel persuasive, or just does it feel like an intrusive thought that you can immediately be like, no, I'm not going to jump. I know what you're trying to do, brain.
It feels like an intrusive thought,
Yeah.
to be fair.
I think it's fucking get him. Wild. When did this guy show up? Like, how long has this been going on? Is it just since the transition, or?
We discovered him 2 weeks ago, skulking about the area, and thought he might have some insight into this statue, which
that has nothing to do with the devils or the current situation of the city.
It has nothing to do with the advancement of the city to its current state. Correct.
Oh.
Hey, were you the one that made like the deal with the Shimashimtu, or do you know what happened with that, or what?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it an advancement.
I did not make the arrangement for the protection of the city, but
that was 100 years ago.
But the followers of Amiria have
I don't know how old this dude is.
Done our best to prepare the city to
return
to her power when it is more when it became close to her physically once again. And you folks seem to be wanting to interfere with that ascension.
This guy.
I mean,
pretty crappy. I mean,
yeah, he is pretty crappy, but I want to get as much info out of him as possible.
He's just gonna monologue because I don't want to start a combat with 30 minutes left on the clock. And somewhere out in the distance, there is undoubtedly a tiny goblin with a handgun rushing to the rescue.
Yeah.
we can call it if you want, Scott. I mean, yeah.
I'm enjoying the conversation, but yeah, we will definitely be stopping in this room because there's no way he's letting you move. He'll let you go back the way you came, and then have his undead servants attack you as you're trying to leave, or he'll keep you from leaving. Try to keep you from leaving the room by moving forward. So that's yeah, we're definitely at. We're not leaving this room without an initiative roll. But yeah, I think this might be a good place to stop.
Well, that's weird.
Right?
Gummy. Yeah, I don't like this guy.
No, he sucks. I've said this.
Yeah. All right.
And I mean, this might be a little get him or whatever, but still more chill than this guy.
I'm gonna try to think
How
back.
does this get him like bound?
What's that?
How does this get him like bound, or how is he not just fucking off?
It's in solid form.
Okay. Is he being sought at, or?
It's pretty hurt. I mean, look at it.
Oh, that might be what the Mind Master is doing.
Oh, you're right.
And it's also its hands are physically bound with golden cuffs.
Ah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
not its feet though. So, yeah, the Mind Master seems like he's very focused in the back of the room there. So that might be that. Plus the gold might be keeping it here. We don't know.
There's
Sure.
1, 2, 3. There's five of us versus one. Yeah, we can take it.
One big
Versus
guy.
one what?
I don't know what it is.
Shitty priest
Not
again?
left through those doors.
I mean, where there's also a Dwergar Mind Master, right? There's definitely a Minotaur, and we have no idea what Gideon is. So you're counting up and being like, yes, 5 versus 1 doesn't make any sense because we don't have enough information to know one what.
5 versus 1 worked fine against the Bone Devil.
I mean, should have been fun.
Hey, it's at least 3.
It's kind of complex. But we could probably cut off the big guy.
Yeah, I mean, we can block it in the doorway, like right here. It's actually too big, and it'll have to squeeze and have disadvantage coming down the hallway. Yeah.
Right, end up like one of those spiders.
I want to try and figure out what the statue is on my own. Would that be a nice cap?
Yeah.
Okay. What should I roll? Like insight?
Oh.
I feel like I want to do insight, like, because the question
Yeah.
is kind of why. So
Yeah, go ahead and give me insight.
I'll try.
Nice.
It's not bad.
Excellent. So the statue thing seems to it's the same material as the floor. This whole place is pretty much carved out of the rock, right?
Right.
It doesn't look like it's separate from the rock. It almost looks like the place they just kind of carved around it as they were going. So it's so it's a sculpture, and it's a humanoid form with standing about right up to the ceiling, about 9 feet high, with tentacle face, and it's not wearing anything as far as you can tell. It just sort of has a spiny, it's got spikes along its spine. It's got these long, sort of webbed fingers, and it looks fucking creepy. It looks like somebody trying to tell you about a get him to scare you, and it make
undescribable horror.
Make a wisdom save for me.
Yeah. Wisdom.
I was just joking about the undescribable horror. I didn't actually expect it to go.
I'm having difficulty describing it. As you focus on it, you can feel it focusing on you.
Nice. Love it. Always love it when this happens.
With the insight of 22, I mean, you can tell that it was not put in place. It was carved around. You're not entirely convinced that it's decorative, but it might be encasing something.
Ah.
Oh,
interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
Oh man.
Okay, Gideon. How about this? Try taking a chisel to it. It'll be funny.
We should stop right here.
Right here. One more thing before we stop right here. You also it also makes you think of gargoyle.
Okie dokie.
It could It could be a form designed to entrap something. That's like the shield that you had.
Yeah.
Were you saying? Sorry, it sounded like you said something, Johnny.
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay.
You sure?
Ignore me.
Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna call that for the day and deal with this whole shit show next week.
Okay.
Yeah. For everyone who
Yeah.
can make it.
Crap. Okay. So
Excellent.
now that
Sorry I
we're
was
not
so
actually-
late, but I was glad I was able to pick up at the end there.
Yeah. No, it's great. We had Jose for the first hour, and then you for the last hour, and we can, mush it all into one full session almost.
For sure. I've got to figure out how this improved. I got the improved pack weapon, but now I'm thinking it doesn't do anything if I can't I'm not sure how somatic stuff works. Your hand with the spell focus is the free hand you need for the right.
Yes.
And if my sword is the spell focus, then I should have the free hand. But I don't have shield proficiency, so it's if I got shield proficiency, would I be able to do that? Would I be able to cast with the sword? But,
Yes. That's I had a if you have Blade Pact, you get shield proficiency, and I had a Blade Pact Warlock.
Where do you get the? Why might I not have the Hex Blade?
Uh,
Pact the Blade. Pact the Blade gives you shield.
I believe so. Yeah. Let me find my character real quick.
All right. Just before everybody goes, oh my god, are you telling me that the Sid Minos, the Demon's Golden Legion, doesn't care about the fact it was a human city, but that there are the Gidam underneath it?
It's a good question.
So they're not really fighting over the human souls. They're fighting over the fact that there's a Gidam connection with the Golden Legion.
Like the rainbow connection, but more kind of.
I found it.
Just
I found it, Johnny. It's the Hex Blade. It's the Hexblade patron.
I've had a Hexblade. Yeah, I've had a Hexblade Warlock before. And that's what I was
that gives you medium armor, shields, and martial weapons.
So I'll basically have to get a feat at level 8 to be able to use a shield. That's cool. That's fine.
Or there's you can use downtime to train proficiencies. If we get a big, I think it's 90 days, 70
it's
days,
a lot
something
for
like that.
training a feat. Yeah, I recall it being a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, not just you could just use it for proficiency to get the shield proficiency. That's less than training for a feat. If we get into lots of business management and have a lot of downtime that way, there might be an opportunity to get that going as well. So, or drop a level into fighter and get second wind in addition to some shield proficiency, right?
Yeah, because I picked this one as opposed to the one that gives me 2 attacks because I'm well, I'll get that one later because I'm going to use Green Flame Blade anyway. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm perfectly fine with respecking. If you get halfway into your character and you're like, this feat isn't doing anything for me. I wish I had that feat. I'm not going to make you sit around for 3 levels to grab an extra feat. If you want your character to change their mind, that's fine with me. That's usually...
Okay. I'll look into it for sure.
Okay. I prefer for it to happen when you level, but you did just level to level 5, so that's cool.
For sure. Either way, I'll look into it. I like the idea of using the sword as the